The hangout on air is live. Welcome tonight, everybody. This is we're gonna go ahead and have it the final episode of the season as well to match it up with the sunrise sessions. Oh, that's my phone.
There we go. All right. So, yes, this is gonna be the we're gonna call it the end of the season just because so we can line it up with season 2 for Monday. So far, everything is still looking at Monday to start everything back up, guys. But just in case anything changes, of course, we will let you know before the weekend is over. To start the show off, though, I'm going to go in on some of this form cut cookie shatter from Matrix, Nevada. Now, guys, I have some really fucking good news. Now, there's only 2 people in here right now. But, I found some fucking White Widow. I found it. There's a shop that has it. I'm going right after I pick up my wife. I'm going to pick up an 1/8 of it. Hopefully it's super fucking good. It's actually grown and cured by the same company that made this purple monkey right here. So
it's White Widow flower.
White Widow flower. I'm so fucking excited.
Oh, you lucky motherfucker!
I'm like, I was talking about it. I've been talking about it. I put it in my universe. I'm talking about it. I happen to go on Weed Maps. Boom, there it was. I was like, oh, that's White Widow.
That's a sad sight.
Man, I got empty jars with residue for days, literally.
Oh like, shit! I just dropped the whole...
he had some, guys.
I just dropped the whole thing. That's crazy.
Oh, that looks tasty. What's up, Starscream? How's it going? We got Dustin Cobb in here. We got Stone Squatch. What's up? I got 7 wonderful.
Oh, what's good, Stone Squatch? Stone Squatch, the homie, man. He's a pretty cool dude, man. We talk a lot on
the ozone. Sorry, brother. You know what? No, I will not go. Yeah, I will. I got to go on the ozone just so he has a reminder of what had happened to be cautious with the next one.
Right.
Hey, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I busted a one of their honey bucket bangers they sent to me, literally because I was putting on the Eno and I was trying to take it off the fucking Eno and I just snapped it. I didn't even use it yet. I was like,
nuh-uh.
I was like, no. I immediately I reached out to him and I told Michael right away. I was like, yo, man, I fucked up. I was like, it's the first time I ever put a banger on an Eno and I couldn't get it off. And I snapped it trying to get it off. He's like, I got you. I'm sending you another one. He sent me that, and then he sent me this lubricant stuff to put on your glass joints.
See, I forgot that it was 2 different. I forgot that this was 2 pieces. So, like I said, I grabbed it by the top, and I don't know if I just didn't have it pushed down on the bottom piece tight enough or what.
This thing is heavy though too, so the glass.
Yeah, I grabbed the top part and the bottom part just slipped off, and I didn't think it broke because I didn't hear it. I didn't hear nothing. I didn't see no tiny piece of glass nowhere. It was such a clean break, and I really could super glue it and it would work for now. But I don't want to do that. I'm just gonna try to get a new one, when I can. But it'll be my first ever day. And I ran out of butane, so I got to take it back to the old school Daddy Dayton torch.
Jesus Christ, that dab got me. We got K&J in the house. It's good.
I'm going to show you your reaction once you smoke that fucking White Widow. How long has it been since you smoked White Widow flower?
Now, the last time I had White Widow was my cousin managed to find it on the streets, and this would have been right before he stole from me. So this was almost like 6 months ago.
You haven't seen him since then, I assume?
Nope.
Yeah, that's crazy. Isn't it funny how family is usually the first one to fuck you over? Yo, what's up, Foxy? Yo, K&J, welcome to the stream. Welcome tonight. Hope you had a great motherfucking week. Heading into the weekend. Glad you made it to Friday. I know I am, so I know you got to be.
I had to go off camera and die for half a second.
Yeah, I figured, man.
Some people are like, yo, man, why don't you fucking like let people see you die? I'm like, yo, look, I'm gonna tell you right now. You don't want to see this face die. What's wrong with you? Why would you want to see this face dying, man? That's a horrible thing to ask somebody. What's wrong with you?
Right. Yo, Starscream, what is up? Welcome. Man, I'm going to go and light up this doobie. I was going to wait a few minutes, but I've noticed since I've started the show, I don't know why, but I don't know if it's subconsciously or purposely, but I've taken little breaks in between the show where like I won't really smoke sometime. Not every day, but there's some days I won't smoke for an hour or two. And I usually, like, before I started the show, if I was awake, there was not an hour that went by I wasn't smoking or dabbing at least once, you know?
It doesn't feel the same. You feel like you're smoking alone. Like, that's what it is for me. Like, yeah, same shit, dude. I normally would sit here all day long, right? I ain't got no one to smoke with. I'm just like, damn. Well, all of a sudden, I'm a lonely stoner, guys. Just gonna get a little closer to the microphone.
I'm gonna start bugging motherfuckers on Hangouts like, hey, I'm not gonna go live, but I need someone to smoke with. Hop out on Hangouts.
Yeah, we actually do that, dude. We do that. Every now and then somebody will hit us up and we'll be like, hey, what you doing? They're like, nothing, man. You trying to smoke? And we'll be like, yeah, you're in another state. And they're like, yeah, let's get on Hangouts.
Hell yeah.
But that is one really cool thing I love about the technology that we live in today is that we actually get that option. But it's pretty cool. Hey, what's up? Roll your own cones is in the house, guys.
Good evening. Roll your own cone. If y'all don't know, I mean, these pre-rolled cones, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. You might enjoy them, but the pre-rolled cones, they're ass. You might be getting half of that cone flour, but if you get a roll your own cone kit, you know exactly what the fuck you're putting in there. So, and not to mention, it's a perfect roll your own. It's a perfect cone every time, and it's quick and it's easy.
Right. Now, see, I'd say my favorite thing I tell people, I'm like, man, you want to buy a pre-roll, go for it. Buy a pre-roll. That's all good. When you're pre-roll and you pull it out and you can't hit it because it's clogged, because it's full of dust, because that's what it is. It's some dusty ass fucking weed remnants. Nah, I like to roll my shit with some nice popcorn, little crispy little buds, fill it up so you got nice airflow when you take that hit and even burn, you know? Yeah, roll your own fucking cones, guys. Check that link right there, man. Make sure you guys go over there. Jeez. Man, I actually saw something at a dispensary today, which actually cracked me up. I could not stop laughing. They okay, so you know how like you always see like these cigarette stores and stuff, like you can roll your own cigarettes and get like 300 cigarettes for like $40, like super cheap or something like that if you roll your own. Well, they now have a roll your own joints packet at a dispensary here in Vegas. I could not get over it. I was dying laughing because it literally is just a bunch of trim. You can see it's just trim pulverized into powder. And they're selling it like you can come in and they have a fucking joint machine and you put in all your own cones and you can roll your own joint or whatever and fill your own cones. And I'm like, wow, man, with trim, you're filling your own shit with trim. I just want to know, can I use the machine if I bring my own flour? Like, can I use the machine? Just how easy it would be to fill up like 100 cones at one time. Like, I don't want to use your shitty weed.
Man, that's one thing. Machine. You know, I don't have a lot of experience or a lot of connections with the people in the industry, you know. But my thing is, most of the people, you know, you have a medicinal dispensary to help people. Why are you selling them dog shit and then pat yourself on the back like you're helping the motherfucker? Like, you're really ripping them off. You're not helping them medicate, and you're just taking the money and giving them fucking pine cone needles.
Basically, yeah. That's kind of how the cannabis industry has gone when it comes to because okay, so perfect example, there are some companies here that if you call them and you're a medical patient, you don't have no money, they'll give you a free pre-roll, right? Or they'll give you a few free pre-rolls so you have medicine, which is really fucking awesome. I think that is incredible. There's only 2 shops I know of that do it, and both of them got shut down. But I do know, I just heard the other day there's another shop that just started. I gotta get the name of it again. For anybody in Vegas, I'll let them know about that. But they encourage like homeless people and stuff to go there, stuff like that. But anyways, point being is that they have actual full nug pre-rolls, and then they also have what they call their economy pre-rolls, which is a trim mix basically, and that's what they give away is these trim mix economy joints. But that to me is one thing I think that's a little messed up. If you're gonna give something away, don't give away garbage. That's just fucked up.
Yes.
And people are like, hey, well, you can smoke trim. Yes, you can. Absolutely, you can smoke trim. You can smoke trim and get fucking high. I've actually had some trim that I've made, concentrates out of that were better than some of my nug run before, just because of the type of flower it was made of. But with that being said, you shouldn't give somebody just a bunch of trim when you have the option to give them flower if you can. You don't have to be greedy all the time. That's like Roy Roncones actually tagged me in a video on IG of a gentleman giving away some stuff to a homeless man. I thought that was probably that's actually probably the nicest shit I've seen all day today, as far as like going through videos and shit like that. And I thought that was awesome because I promote that as much as possible. I think that is one of the greatest fucking things ever. To give back, to try to give back, even if you can't, if you don't got a lot to give back, try to give from yourself, from your soul if you can. Spread some advice. Tell somebody, that it's going to be okay. Reach out to somebody if they need help. You never know. Your voice holds more value than any piece of paper does. That's for damn sure. But we get people every now and then. I mean, like there's a certain individual we've talked about before about how they got a pound of weed to give out to the homeless instead of they did give it out to the homeless, but they pressed all the rosin out of it first and then gave away a bunch of rosin chips to the homeless. That's not cool. That's messed up. Especially if you're gifted. If it ain't even coming out of your pocket, like you didn't lose shit. You just want to be the person that gets the attention for it. And then you steal it basically. That's stealing to me. You're taking all the medicine out of it, giving them some fucking rosin chips.
Right. I don't know.
And then be like proud of it, like as if you did a good thing. That to me is not okay. But hey, you know what? Karma comes around to those people. As I said, like for me, myself, I never have to do anything. I just sit back and watch the universe destroy them.
This is what I've observed, not just with, people of the YouTube community, but people just from my past. I've always tried to be observant because people who constantly talk and never just be quiet and watch, you don't learn a lot. You notice people who stay quiet and pay attention, they're the ones who learn. And I've noticed, there's people who are more focused on the here and now. They're focused on the popularity or they're focused on the money here and now, but they're not thinking about the long run. Like, I know we're not promised tomorrow, but you still need to plan for the long run. Like some people out here just destroying bridges, ruining your name because of, something you might have in the here and now. But what about 5 years from now when everyone learns how you really are as a person or as a company? Like what are you really trying to gain by ripping motherfuckers off for the here and now game? It's a short-term game.
I know people who basically come from complete opposite walks of life. I know somebody who literally makes about 36 grand a year, just enough to take care of his family barely. Has the very minimal amenities. Guy only gets a flat screen TV because they had a Black Friday deal kind of person. And they're happy. They're happy with life. They're joyful with everything they get. They wake up with a smile on their face. They enjoy that 9 to 5 grind every day. And that's they don't have no aspirations for anything more than that, but they're happy. They're genuinely fucking happy. Right. And then I know somebody who literally makes about 475 grand a fucking year. Okay. This motherfucker fucking shits money and doesn't even think about it. Okay. And this goddamn guy just complains and complains and complains and all this and this. And I got to work so much. I don't got no time to spend with my family. I don't got no this and that. You know what, motherfucker? You take what you have in your bank account. You can retire right now. You don't even got to work. What the fuck are you talking about? You don't got time with your family because you didn't want time with your family. You want to complain about things because you choose to complain about them. The very first thing that'll ever set anything into action is taking that first step into shutting yourself up. Every complaint that you have, nobody's even listening. That's what I try to explain so much is that when we complain about things, the one person we need to listen the most is our damn self. It ain't the people around us that we're talking to. We're trying to unload our issues onto someone else, let them fix it. But at the end of the day, that's your damn problem. You better realize that, and you're the only one that can actually change it.
Yes, I agree. And one thing I've learned from myself, this is not even something I learned from others. I've learned from myself, and you might be, able to pay attention to yourself and see if you're doing it as well. I noticed that sometimes, I would get caught up, thinking, I had so many problems or life was so bad, this and that. But really, I was focused on other people's problems, things that didn't involve me, trying to help this person, that person. when really it had nothing to do with me. It was just a way of, I thought of it as a way of me not having to deal with my own shit, because now I'm helping this person, I'm helping that person, instead of focusing on my own self. You know, sometimes don't worry about what another motherfucker's got going on. You know, don't fucking complain. Yeah, don't complain about what don't complain about what you don't have. Fucking appreciate what you do have. And if you are putting in 50 hours a week, but your family is fucking living a great ass life, well, I mean, that might be your role. That you just make sure your family has a good life. And at some point in time, if you're smart, like you said, take your financial gains and invest in yourself. And now you have time for your family. You know, you don't have to slave away for the man forever. Just do it until you can create your own opportunity.
Absolutely. I just try to tell people, you know, the world will knock you down. Right? The world will knock you down 1,000 times again. It doesn't matter how hard you can get hit. It does not matter. It matters how many times you can get hit and keep getting back up.
Yes,
okay?
Yes.
Because that general rule, right? Life is always going to hit you. You're going to wake up. You're going to go outside. You're going to get a flat tire one day. You're going to walk outside. You're going to carry groceries. The bag's going to tear. There's going to be things that go wrong in your life. It's just this. It's called life. But we only acknowledge it as wrong because somebody else said it was wrong. And they said it was wrong because someone else told them that it was wrong. And it was only because at one point in one day, somebody was frustrated when it happened.
I put it like this. If you don't stand for something, you will fall for any fucking thing, man. Like, you have to know what you stand for and stand for it. Fucking believe in it. And, you know, if you have your beliefs and if someone else tells you it's wrong, that's their opinion. You believe in what the fuck you believe in. Exactly. And you hold that belief down.
That's like I tell people, you know, people all the time say, oh, you're stuck in your dreams, you're stuck in the clouds, you know, you have all these aspirations to be such greatness, but you're down here, you're a little fish. Every little fish had to grow. Every big shark out there started as a fucking baby. All right, I'm gonna tell you right now, every great white that literally rips anything to shreds started as a tiny little existence of life. All right. There's no excuse on how big you can grow. You can choose to be as big as you want to. You can put a cap on yourself if you want and say, I'm only going to be able to be this great. So that way the pressure never exceeds that level. You got to reach to the stars, but your stars have a ceiling. So when you have a ceiling, you can see it. And when you can see it, you know that, well, it's always in reach then. To me, I don't have a ceiling. I don't have no gap. I don't have no roof. There's nothing. My aspirations just keep on going until I'm the goddamn ruler of the whole fucking universe maybe one day. That's my shit. That's how I live my life.
And when you become content, okay, when you're comfortable with where you're at and you're fine with it, you accept it as, this is my way of life. I mean, you know, I don't need no better. I just don't want to get no worse. Well, guess what? You fuck yourself. Excuse my language.
No, it's true. It's true. Yeah, I tell people all the time, you know, look at me. I came from literally nothing. And like I told you earlier, you know exactly what I'm saying. I forced myself to have the things that I want in life. I make it happen. Yes. I hustle if I have to hustle. I make the connections with the people I need to connect with. I do whatever I have to. I grind 24/7. Like, I don't sleep. I get like 3 hours of sleep. That's it. Know,
the silliest thing that holds a lot of people back? The fear of fucking talking to someone. Let me tell you this, the shortest way possible. If you don't ask a motherfucker, the answer is no.
Yep.
If you ask them, the worst they can tell you is no.
And no,
what the fuck are you scared of?
No simply means I didn't ask you the right way. No means I didn't interject into your mind the vision I saw. Because if you saw the vision I saw, you would back me 100%. You believe in what I'm doing because I made you believe. And that right there, I would donate $1 million, every penny I have, just to help somebody's vision if they can make me believe in their dream. Because if you have enough passion to make me believe in your passion, then you have what it takes to make it succeed in the world. But if you talk about your dream, right, and you're just like, oh, yeah, I want to work on cars. I want to, you know, be this musician. I like to sing. Well, you've already stopping yourself because at the end of the day, you're just, and just is one of those words that just stops you in your tracks. You're just a person who has a hobby at that point. But if you're like, man, I love waking up every morning. I wake up singing. That's the first sound that comes out of my fucking mouth is singing. Well, you might have a passion, and a passion is a dream, and you can make it happen. But if, like I said, there's so many people, like, you find what makes you happy, you find what makes you, you know, just ecstatic when you wake up in the morning and you talk about it and you have a million conversations around it. That's your passion. And you'd be surprised what it could be. It could be the most dumbest thing you never even realized it was. I didn't realize weed was my passion. Okay, weed was just something I always had in the background of my life. I never knew or realized it was a passion. I actually enjoy, smoking weed, talking about weed, learning about this, these different things. I realized there's a lot more science into it. When I went into botany, I studied all these different things in plant science, and I became just completely just amazed by what plants can do, let alone cannabis and all the properties of cannabis. I never realized that. And this was, 10 years ago. This was before I ever knew shit was going to happen. It just presented itself because I broke my back. I couldn't move, so I was paralyzed. I had to stop taking pain pills, so I found an alternate use, which was cannabis. I mean, do you see what I'm saying? Like, it all kind of just fell into motion. And I found my passion. And as I've been doing this, I've just rise. I just keep rising. I've came from literally no one to be from nobody, nothing, to I realize that I have a voice. I can talk. I can talk to anybody. There's no reason I can't.
See, so that's one thing, though, Kazar. I don't think no one is no one. I think everyone is someone. You just have to finally step up and realize who you are. You have to allow yourself. You have to open yourself up for the possibility to allow yourself to become who you are supposed to be. Some people don't ever become who they are supposed to be out of fear.
Message from Ben. Is Ben live? I got an invite from him or a missed call outside or something. Anyways. But yeah, man. So many people out there, they wake up with this mentality that life is just going to kick them down. And it does, because that's how you woke up. You wake up and you walk out there with that mentality all the time. That's all you're going to see back. And I've proved it a million times again. And so many people that know me personally will sit there and tell you, yeah, he's not lying. I went from somebody who was always negative, and every now and then I still am, and I try very hard not to be. The positivity that I put on for everyone else, I try so much just to convince myself a lot of times, because I forget. I forget sometimes about the things that I even think about that goes through my own mind because of just the shit that goes on around me, at face value. Sometimes you can't always think past it or change your perspective. And that's my goal for this year, absolutely, is to have a full change of perspective, But that's my philosophy. So many people will try to knock you down. So many people will tell you that you don't matter or you're a nobody. And you know what? You're a nobody. They're a nobody. We're all nobodies until we choose to be somebody.
Yep.
Everybody can be somebody. And I know I'm not saying, oh, you can go out and be the singer, or you can be the next Usher. You could. What I mean is that your voice has weight to it. You could say something to somebody who is on the verge of their life just being over, and you just happen to be the person to say the right word to them. And then you don't even realize it. Their whole life changed. They become a multi-billionaire. They saved the world. They're the best known humanitarian. And you didn't even realize there was somebody who was about to take their life, and he just said, hey, how's it going today? And you made their whole fucking world matter because someone cared. See what I'm saying? You never really know that perspective until you think about it enough. But I believe my son just woke up. Give me a second.
Yep, guys, I am going to go ahead, do another dab. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I drank a little wild turkey because it's the fucking weekend, guys. I have to piss like a fucking racehorse, but I'm not going to leave you with nobody. So I'm going to suffer through like a motherfucking champion. We're going to go ahead and go in on some motherfucking Lavender Jones, guys. Or should I go in on the flow? I got some flow and I got some Lavender Jones. I also got some black gold sugar wax as well. Surround yourself with good people that actually care about you, and you will see a major change in your life. Yes. And that's one thing I want to apologize to you guys, chat. Sometimes we're in the midst of conversation. I don't always exactly respond to the chat, but I don't want to make anyone feel like we don't appreciate you. We appreciate each and every single one of you. We love each and every one of you. We're glad to have you. We do read the chat. We do respond. But sometimes in this conversation, it makes it kind of confusing to just keep, disturbing the conversation, go to the chat. But we appreciate each and every one of you for being here. We really do. With that being said, we're going to go in on a little dab for you. Nothing too big. We're going to micro dab. Hash info. What is good, Hash info? How are you this evening? welcome. And everyone who's new, please subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. You don't want to miss an episode of the Sunrise Sessions or the After Hours show, or the After Hours Sessions. It's damn near the best show on YouTube, if not the best show on YouTube. And go ahead and hit the thumbs up. Let's try to get this trending. Let's get more brothers and sisters in here, because we're trying to have a good motherfucking time before the weekend starts, guys. Oh, I forgot this one is out. We're going to have to go old school here. We have to go to the Burns-O-Matic, y'all. How do you guys remember this? If y'all ever used one of these in your life to do a dab, type 1 in the chat right now, guys. I want to see. I think just about everyone who's ever used concentrates might have came across one of these in their YouTube has been messing up people's notifications. Yeah, I've noticed. That's why we go live the same time, Monday through Friday. So if notifications don't work, just know that it is 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time and 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Monday through Friday. That is every Monday through Friday. Again, 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time and 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you're a little stoned and you need help converting the time, let me know what zone you're in, and I'll tell you. Johnny motherfucking Blaze, Mr. Handsome himself, no homo. How are you, man? I messaged you, let you know that was, got love for you. Asked if you was doing good, man. Glad to see you out there alive and doing well, Johnny.
What's up, motherfuckers? What's good with you, Daddy Dank Nugs, growers, stoners, enthusiasts? Get fucked up, you know who I am. What's good with y'all? Happy Friday night. Fucking boom.
Well, Drew, hi. If it's 10:30 there on the East Coast, it will start for you every morning, 10 a.m. sharp, and every evening, 10 p.m. That is Monday through Friday. Now that we got the motherfucking founder, the motherfucking godfather, Daddy Dank Nugs in the house, thank you for coming by. I'm going to go take a little motherfucking piss. You do a dab or smoke a bowl for these motherfuckers and let them know what the fuck is up, man. Glad you stopped by again, man.
Yo, if he shakes it more than twice, he's playing with it. That's a well-known fact. No more than 2 shakes ever. What's good, guys? Hope you guys are having a good night out there. Fucking hope y'all had a good week. It's Friday night. Where's my shit? Where's my shit? There's my shit. Fucking Kane J's working. Stone Squatch, what up? Tim S. Drew High, Hash Info. JonnyBlaze, what up, motherfucker? What's up to everybody? I'll put the mash on some motherfucking pizza. I'm full as a motherfucker. I'm tired. I'm just tired. But I figured I'd come in and say what's up to everybody. Fucking see if I can't refresh this chat. There we go. Mr. Slowski in the house. What up, motherfucker? Let's get some fucking JV Mama. What's good? Trips in the house. Yeah, if you shook it more than twice, he was playing with it, bro.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I do live by that philosophy.
See? Told y'all. It's not shit. See, people think that I just make shit up as I go, like, no, I don't make shit up.
No, that's real. If someone didn't teach you that, I can guarantee you probably been playing with yourself your whole life and you need to cut that shit out.
There's a time and a place for everything. And it's not in the bathroom like in a public restroom. We had
this weirdo in my school, in high school, who used to fucking do that weird shit in the bathrooms.
No.
Yes. He also was known like, oh, what's up, Grisma? Like, honest to God, I don't know what the fuck you seen in the high school that you horny ass cannot wait till you got at home for. Like, I know you might have started just getting your hormones and shit, but the school bathroom, motherfucker?
It was straight up beating off in the bathroom.
Man, I hope you're not out there, but if you're out there, Kevin Carter, I gotta let them know that you was motherfucking doing the weird shit in the bathroom in high school, man. Don't think I forgot about you, bro. I might have smoked, but I didn't smoke that much, motherfucker.
Damn, call him out by name, why don't you?
What's good, guys? I'm back. Sorry about that.
What's good, bro? JonnyBlaze says public restrooms on my spot.
What's up, Johnny? How's it going, brother? Hope you're doing all right, man.
All love to you, Johnny, man.
Just popped on right now. What's up, Dank?
What up, Kazar?
I appreciate you jumping up, especially when you did. Poor Mr. Swuavey will be sitting up here for a little lonesome time right there. No, my son woke up, had a nightmare, so I was trying to get him to calm down right now. So.
Man, I just watched a freaky movie about nightmares because my wife, she loves those weird movies.
Bro, my wife is into that kind of shit. Weird, creepy-ass movies that don't make no damn sense. They'll fuck with your thoughts afterwards. And you're thinking, like,
didn't, bro. This kid, I don't even remember the name. This kid, when he would go to sleep, his dreams would come real. Well, long story short, this is monster fucked up chasing everyone, killing everyone, the whole movie from his dreams.
Sounds like Nightmare on Elm Street.
At the end, the monster is his mom with cancer. He was so young that's what he remembered his mom to look like. I was like,
oh shit, I know what movie you're talking about. That's like a sad ass fucking movie.
Yes, bro. And I look at my wife and she's like, man,
I tried to make
I'm kind of sad. This ain't as weird a movie as I thought it was going to be. It's not as good as or weird.
Johnny. Yeah, hang on.
Mrs. Blaze in the house. What up, Mrs. Blaze?
What's up, Mrs. Blaze? JonnyBlaze.
HCX Stoner. Nate Germ. I guess that's how you say your name. I don't know. Oof. Hey, Dave Nugg's lung's still kind of hurting. Dude, I would love some albuterol sulfate right now. I'm not gonna lie. Woof. Yeah, JonnyBlaze gonna get up on the panel. Isaac Beck, what up, motherfucker? Yeah, I had a troll pop up on my stream earlier, dude. Shit. Huh. Motherfucker said one thing and then dipped out like a little bitch.
I didn't even get the notification you went live.
Well, I did.
What time? Because I was sitting here for a little bit. There was only a short while I was eating, doing chores, while I really wasn't chilling in my little smoke room here.
Probably like around 5, 4 or something like that, I guess.
See, I noticed I get the notifications on my phone damn near every time, but on my computer, YouTube be fucking with me, man.
What's up, you sexy motherfuckers?
What is up, brother, man? How you doing?
What's up, Mr. Longhair?
I know he was only talking to me and Daddy Date Nuggets because the rest of you motherfuckers are ugly. I'm just joking. You're beautiful people in the chat. I love each and every one of you, man.
Nah, he's right the first time. Y'all some ugly motherfuckers. That's what. That's why y'all ain't on YouTube. Like that's your channels and shit, I think. Oh shit! Nah, I'm just fucking with y'all.
Man, I seen Isaac Beck what he looks like for the first time on Instagram today. He doesn't even have a profile picture on YouTube, but I seen that motherfucker on Instagram today. How are you, Isaac Beck? Welcome. Glad you could join us. But I'm even happier that motherfucking JonnyBlaze could come in and join us.
Yo, weed it. Yo, there's something behind you. It's gonna get you, bro. Look out!
Oh shit! I watched a scary movie today, bro. I'm ready. Hold on.
Oh, that's your chair. Oh, dude! Like no shit. I like you were blocking the chair. I couldn't see the chair behind you until you moved a little bit. I was like, don't sneak up on this motherfucker, man. We about to see this dude get dealt with. Oh shit!
Hey, if I ever did get dealt with or snuck up, at least to be on live. So if he didn't, kill me, there's proof I can at least, in my defense case, like, well, why'd you kill the motherfucker? Well, look, he fucks my shit up on live.
Dude, that shit's crazy, man. Police, dude, I've seen people getting swatted while they're playing streaming games on live and shit.
I now that you brought it up, I don't know if people do it on YouTube a lot, but when I used to be a part of the gaming community before I finally kind of left it behind. I game for fun every now and again, but I used to like being in a competitive gaming community, and it was to the point they took it too extreme. They would boot people offline. They would do the little police raids of people live streaming. Well, not too long ago, brother, this motherfucker was on some salty shit and tried to get a SWAT, do a SWAT on this dude. He did it on the wrong house, pulled the wrong IP address, did the wrong house, and the motherfucker was totally innocent, wasn't even gaming, sent to the whole wrong address. Well, the dude opened the door not knowing what the fuck was going on, why there was a ton of police outside. The police opened fire and killed this man who was not, and his child was inside. That's the saddest part. He was a young father, and he got killed because some punk teenagers want to play around and try to do one of them SWATs like it's funny.
Well, yeah, that could get brought up on charges now too. I seen that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit ain't funny. You know, like there's been many videos like just kids playing games. You know, they'll be like just kind of like internet cafe or wherever, dude. I've seen multiple swatting videos, and it is not cool.
I've actually played NBA 2K with the guy. His gamer tag is NadeXTMB, or now I actually think he changed it, but on Twitter his name's Nadex. He's a pretty large streamer on Twitch and YouTube. Well, I was watching his live stream, and he actually got swatted on live stream while I was watching him. It was so fucking sad, and it was sickening because he had a 17-year-old sister or something like that. And they had her up against the wall, guns to her head. She's completely innocent of the whole situation, and the dude is innocent too. I mean, he's just playing fucking video games online trying to make a buck, and you sending SWAT teams to his house. I don't understand it.
Shit, where'd JonnyBlaze and Kazar go?
Well, Kazar, I'm pretty sure, is in dad mode. JonnyBlaze might possibly be in dad mode. I'm not sure. So for that, I'll go in dad mode for them.
Yeah, my throat's stuck. I don't know. It's kind of like I said, I'd kill for some albuterol sulfate right about now.
Some what?
Albuterol sulfate. That's the inhalers that people with asthma, a rescue inhaler. Mm-hmm. It's kind of a steroid that opens up your throat and opens up your breathing passageways and all that shit. I'm not a doctor, but yeah, it makes breathing easier.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never dealt with. I'm lucky. I've been blessed. I deal with semi-obesity, but besides that, and that's my choice because I don't give a fuck. But luckily I've been blessed. I've never dealt with asthma. I've never had a major surgery. Well, I've never had any surgery. I've never had a broken bone. I've had a category high 2 ankle sprain, and I was in the cast for 2.5 months. That was about the worst thing I could probably say happened to me health-wise. So I can say I've been blessed, man.
Dude, obesity to me is like them cats who need a damn motorized cart to get around the Walmart. Bro, jeez, thyroid my ass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's I was getting up to get something. What the fuck was I getting? Oh yeah.
Yo, welcome. How are you doing tonight, Jonathan, bro? Hope you had a motherfucking great week. Hope you're gonna have a good ass, kick ass weekend. And I said, Beck, if you don't upload pics to your YouTube, I'm pretty sure it's linked to your Google account. You have to set your profile picture on your Google account, and that will be your profile picture on your YouTube, if I am correct. And I saw that earlier. I forgot to mention it, but HTX Stoner, you got the XL twisty glass one, and finally, I know you've been talking about it. You need to make a video. Let me know what you think about it, because I've been trying to figure out if I want to order the mini and the regular, or the regular and the XL, because my thoughts is, why would I ever want to put 4 grams in the glass blunt? I'm not really sure. but the mini would be more convenient because you could just I don't know. But make a video. Let me know what you think. I'm actually trying to figure that out.
I almost forgot I have to go get my wife. That's what I was doing there. I had to run in there real quick and get my son dressed.
Well, you don't want to forget that
I tried.
because you might be sleeping on
Johnny
the couch.
Johnny just posted he tried later, guys. What's he talking about?
Thanks, bro. Just partaking. Oh, I guess he's in and out. He joined for a second. I guess he don't know.
Sorry, sorry you're having issues, JonnyBlaze, man. Shit.
Yeah, bro.
She gets better, whatever it is.
I guess this is the JonnyBlaze dab for your brother. I got you. JonnyBlaze dab. And red hot since it's JonnyBlaze. Here we go. Red hot.
Johnny was asking for the link a few questions up. Did you guys send it to him?
And then it comes the bubble.
Yeah, he was up for a second.
That's why I said thanks, bro. Just partaking. He joined for a couple minutes.
Oh, damn.
He's gonna blow up his computer. Dude,
so that's what it is. It's still,
your computer's fucking up still?
Take your computer to the shooting range.
Johnny,
yeah.
I don't know if this shit that happened with me, but my computer got hacked. And I had to go to Geek Squad, and they ran some shit through it, found out somebody was trying to steal information. They said it had just recently been downloaded within the last few days.
No, I had to remove something.
I don't download programs.
That day it kicked me out of the stream real quick. I restarted my computer and my little McAfee, whatever, it told me it had removed a dangerous file or something. So my computer removed something.
Johnny, do you have McAfee or Norton Security or any of those kind of things that you can wipe your computer or reset it back to a previous date before there was any issues, or remove any programs or anything that may have been uploaded to your computer that could cause an issue?
Sneaky motherfuckers out there with a lot of hate and jealousy, man. A lot of envy.
Dude, yeah, get a real fucking job. Why you be hacking and shit, man?
Yeah, man, fuck that
I
shit.
worked really hard to get my nothing. Don't come along and steal it. The fuck? Don't take somebody else's nothing. You want to rob somebody? Go rob those corrupt bankers who launder money for the fucking cartels and get away with it with not a single day served in fucking prison because they have deep pockets.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I don't advise that. You're not getting away from robbing the cartel. Maybe by the law, but the cartel's fighting your ass, motherfucker.
I said rob the fucking bankers who launder their money.
Oh.
Yeah. Don't go start a fight with the cartels. No.
You gonna lose your damn head, literally.
Dude, my son came in to tell me about excavators and what they do and how you use an excavator, and now we're talking about helicopter. My son is a genius and he's fucking 3.
That's crazy.
Backhoes and you hear him?
Yeah.
He was watching some fucking construction show. I'm like, this is my 3-year-old dude watching construction. I love it.
Yeah, fucking being a parent is awesome. Love watching them grow up.
I can't wait. I hope I'm blessed with that opportunity and that gift one day. Isaac, your phone died. Well, I don't know if you heard my advice. If you don't know how to upload the picture on your profile, your YouTube profile picture is linked to your Google profile picture. So you need to go to your Google account and upload a profile picture on there, and then you will have a picture file instead of just the pink shade man, because that is what you are. You are the pink shade man.
All right, guys, so it is about that time. I got to get ready to switch to the phone and get ready to go get the wife. But Bert is he said he got some new shit today. You guys, I'm gonna send him the link, or you can shoot him the link so he can come up, show off some new shit while I'm driving. Because I won't be on the phone while my son's in the car. That's one thing I won't do.
All right.
Where is he?
Pink shade man.
I don't know if I have.
If not, I can find it. I'll just copy it off of my thing. Oh, do you got him?
In a previous conversation together.
Yep. What's up, buddy? That's because those are traffic cones. Why are my ice cream cones so big, Dad?
My wife has a cousin that's 2.5 or 3, and I still can't even understand that kid. And your son's over there talking about excavators and shit. Like,
fuck it, dude. My son is. I love my son to death, but he's a giant. Like I said, he's 3 and he's like this tall. Like I shit you.
Oh yeah, I seen him the other day.
He's
I was
a giant,
like,
bro. He's gonna be a monster.
man.
Now remember, I'm
He's eating
6'1" and I'm the
vegetables.
smallest guy in my family. But get Bird up here.
More than others there.
You guys, can you hold it down while I run?
What was that, Daddy Dink Nugs?
Yeah, we got you, bro.
All right, guys, appreciate it. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you were saying somebody's got a kid who's like 3, you can't understand or whatever, you know. Like, some kids, it takes a while for them to, you know. My son didn't really start talking a whole bunch, but once he started talking, god damn, he started fucking talking.
Well, I mean, like, I don't know if you was here the other day or not, but I mean, I took speech therapy until my 9th grade year.
All right.
So, but really though, what it is, he has a mild case of autism. So like he understands the language, like he could speak. He just kind of like chooses not. I don't know how to explain. Like when he gets up, like, all right, he understands you, but he can't put what he's trying to say into words because I guess, you know, just the way he's thinking, you know. So he actually gets frustrated sometimes. So if you like, you have to really be around him to know what because he kind of uses body language type shit. So if you're new and you can't understand him and he wants something, he gets mad and he starts just because he's so frustrated for him because he wants to tell you what he wants, but he can't. And you don't know what he wants. So he just gets pissed. And he has a schedule, a routine. If he does not get to do a schedule in his routine, oh, he does not like it. He has to stick to a schedule. He knows his schedule. It's crazy. He does not understand the concept of time fully yet, but he knows his schedule. And if he does not get to stick to a schedule, oh man, it's a shit day. I promise you.
Right. How old is he?
He's about 2.5 or 3, but they said,
dude, he's still a fucking. He's still
yeah.
a
They
toddler.
said
Of course, he doesn't understand time.
They said
Shit,
no, that's what I'm saying. He doesn't understand time because of his age, but he knows his schedule. You know what I'm saying? Like he knows his schedule, but he don't understand time because of his age yet. But he still fucking knows he has a schedule. Like it's just one of those things. So if he fuck up his schedule, he's pissed. So
yeah, it's hard to communicate. I can see it in my son. Like, sometimes it's just hard for them to say what they're thinking because, like Isaac said, they don't know how to articulate it. You know, like, yeah, I can feel. I feel their frustration. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's what I'll be talking to somebody. Like, I'll tell somebody something, and they don't know. Like, I can't even think of an example, but I'll tell somebody something, and then they'll be like, I don't get it. I'll be like, okay, well, it's kind of like this. And then I'll explain it another way, and they still don't get it. And I'll try it another way, and they still don't get it. And I'm like, oh, fucking,
yeah,
dude, like I can't, yeah, I'm out of words.
right.
No more words for you.
Shit. And one thing I noticed too, like, I mean, if you grow up in one part of the country and you never leave it, you know, you have a certain dialect and you're used to hearing that dialect. So when you go somewhere else, you hear somewhere else, you know, to them, you know, they have a slang or they have a twang, you know, something like that, you know. But, and that's sometimes, you know, sometimes people speak the same language, but sometimes people have different, you know, slang words or different ways of articulating, you know, and that in itself can create a miniature language barrier sometimes, I realize.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting, like how complicated the human mind is and how different they all are. Like, it's super crazy. Like, you ever wonder, just like, wonder what it's like to, you know, be somebody else for a second, you know, like, wonder what it's seriously going on inside that person's head. Like, just popped a nug in my vape fresh off the plant. Okay.
Cure what first? The magic?
What?
He said, "You sure that I don't know." Where's Johnny Isaac, but you know, I'm not too sure. I think he might still be having technical difficulties.
I think that's what he said.
Johnny's here in spirit. You may not see him with your eyes, but trust me, JonnyBlaze is here with us. I promise you that, motherfuckers.
Dude, he dropped a cool little Instagram post. It was like 4 little pictures of him.
Oh, yeah, I seen that.
Dude, and that was like a video, and it was like super cool. I was like, dude, that's badass.
I know. I don't know how motherfuckers do that shit. And I'm just like, dude, I'm jealous. And then he had the motherfucking, you know, the fucking, I ain't gonna lie, when he had the snapback on and braids, he looked like motherfucking 10 years younger doing that motherfucking dad, bro. I was like, go Johnny motherfucking Blaze. Go in, man. I see you.
I hate,
Cheers, guys.
hate snapbacks. Like something.
I used to wear them when I was younger, but
well,
I can't wear hats. My head and hair is too big now. I can't get motherfucking hats around my big ass head.
We'll
that
see.
Nug off the plant. I don't know what you're talking about.
Isaac said he popped a nug into his vape fresh off the plant.
Oh. I'm dumb, bro. I'm just stoned. I didn't see that. And it's right there. Nobody see it.
I don't know about all that. Like,
yeah, right off the plan, bro.
I mean, like, it's not. Yeah, no, don't.
He said, "I'm just testing it out." Well, I mean, I guess you only learn by trial and error, you know. So, you tell me what you think about it, bro.
Yeah, but going back to the hats, like, dude, back in the day before Flexi Fit came out, there was just snapbacks or like straight up fitted hat measured to your head, and like they only came in certain sizes, and if they don't have yours, well, that's it.
Right.
So
yeah, I grew up wearing a lot of like beanies or sock hats, whatever you call them, where you're at, and then I wore a lot of fitted hats. Well, I went through a little 2-year phase where I wore snapbacks. Now, to be honest, I just rock my motherfucking hair because what the fuck am I growing out for? And I do wear beanies sometimes. But if you go back to my old videos, my original videos from like 2 months ago, when my hair's not braided, my hair's nappy, but I don't care. I still just keep it natural. I'm the motherfucking nappy dabber. I don't give a shit. Simple.
Yeah, snapbacks, dude. Whenever I'd wear them backwards, they'd always leave you that fucking band across your fucking forehead, man. I'm just like, dude. And I'd be there for a hot second, depending on how long you had the fucking hat on. So, like, yeah. No. I hate snapbacks.
I don't know where it's at, but I thought it was up here. The only thing I wear is at night, I wear my motherfucking granny cap, my motherfucking satin wrap, my short do-rag, if you will.
Your granny cap? What's a granny cap?
It's like a do-rag, but it's not it don't go all the way down my back. I hate that shit. I'm not trying to look gangster. I'm just trying to keep my braids down when I'm sleeping, like tight when I'm sleeping, you feel me? I ain't trying to be a gangster.
When I fucking had long hair, the only thing that I could do, like, to keep it out of my face and, like, to where it wouldn't interfere with my sleeping is to pull it up and, like, like a little palm tree right there on top of my head, dude. Like,
man,
like Boo from fucking all that from back in the day.
Yeah,
like,
my wife has worked at a salon since the day I met her, and now she's going back to hair school for a bunch of other shit. So she's always told me since I started growing my hair not to sleep with it up. So I just don't. I don't know why. I don't ask why. She tells me something, I just do it. I'm not gonna lie, and that's why my fucking shit works. I just fucking listen.
Well, hey man, I slept with my hair up, and I don't have any more hair. So maybe your sister's onto something. So you should probably listen to her. Yeah, real shit.
Look like a pineapple.
Well, yeah, that's how I mean, because like if I put it in a ponytail, like if I pull it back, Like if I laid on my back, I'd have that fucking knot pressing in the back of my head, and I can't sleep with it all over because it'd be all up in my face. So, yeah, I had no choice but to put it up. It looked mad ridiculous, but it was seriously like the only way that I could fucking sleep.
Mm-hmm. Man, yeah, I fucking used to hate sleeping, like, because I never had long hair until just this. Well, I had long hair as a kid, and when I had to move from my grandmother's house and start living with my stepmom and my dad, my stepmom cut my hair. She's not Native American. She didn't truly understand why my grandma had my hair growing out. She cut my shit. So ever since then, I just had short hair. Well, once I fucking went back and, reconnected with my grandmother, we started talking. She kind of encouraged me she didn't tell me, but she just motivated me to start growing. I started doing it for her kind of. I started growing my hair out again, But I fucking did not like sleeping with my braids at first. It was uncomfortable. I didn't like it. But now that shit's so motherfucking normal. Like, it's weird to me when my hair is not braided because it's so long compared to now. I'd be like, the fuck is all this shit? And you can't keep my hair tamed. It's so motherfucking curly.
Right. Yeah. Hey, Magic, my name is not Bald Guy. So until you address me fucking proper, yeah, you just wonder if they're DVDs or CDs. But yeah, my hair used to be down to like fucking, like when it was wet, it would be like down to my, like a little bit past my shoulders. And I shit you not, dude, if I let it air dry, it would like, dude, I swear, it would like curly fry from Arby's style, dude. Yeah. Like crazy. So yeah, I feel like if I got out of the shower and I'm like I put a hat on, like that much of my hair would be flat, and then from there down would be like super curly.
And I've heard people talking straight about how long hair represents spirituality and all that stuff, which is very true because the reason I started growing my hair is my grandma shared with me the knowledge that to the Apache, long hair, to make it short, pretty much represents wisdom and patience, So I was like, and I'm not gonna lie, you have to have motherfucking patience to grow your hair because I so many times want to just cut my hair, I get fucking fed up with it, annoyed with it, fucking, just like fuck this shit. It's not even worth it. But it definitely has helped me develop patience. I'm not even gonna fucking lie.
Yeah, there's like a stage, at least for me, when I was growing my hair, like it would get to a certain length and it just looked weird as fuck. There was nothing I could do with it. It was just like, damn, dude, your haircut game's fucked up, But yeah, I know. I'm working on it. Just gotta be patient. Then you see a cat, 9 months, a year later, like your hair's like way longer, but yeah.
Yeah.
What? Why does that explain a lot there, Nicky Nugs?
That's what I was wondering. Been thinking about getting dreads. Man, it depends on how you maintain. Like, I don't want to speak on it and like upset anyone.
Stoners in Maine, what up, motherfuckers?
Dreads are only for certain people because some motherfuckers don't know how to maintain the dreads properly, and that shit don't look cute. That shit don't look right. You need to motherfucking know how to keep braids, fucking cornrows, dreads. You have to know how to keep all that shit. To be honest,
well, braids and cornrows. Those can. Hey, Kazar in the car. Kazar in the car, and he's gone. And he's gone. Yeah, yeah. But braids and cornrows and all that shit can be taken down and redone. Dreads, once they're in, they're in. That's it. Like you like.
Yeah, and that's one thing. Once you dread your hair, the only way you're ever undreading your hair pretty much is if you cut that shit. So if you're a lady, if you want dreads for the rest of your life, cool. But if you don't, are you cool with having short hair for a couple years while your shit grows back after you're done with dreads? And braids, yeah, braids can be undone. Braids and cornrows is protective hair styling. It's really to protect your hair and promote healthy hair growth. Honestly, is what it is. And it can be taken out. And then like I actually kind of want to go I need to go get my shit redone. Fuck it, you're gonna go bald. Starscream. Some ladies go bald. I mean, look at Amber Rose. She does the bald game. I mean, she be twerking out there and get rappers left and right. So
I prefer my chicks with long hair. That's just personally. I like something to grab hold of. Like yee.
Well, I mean, fuck it. If you don't have long hair to grab a hold of, a couple love handles is all right too. Fuck
I don't know, man. Like shit. I miss my long flowing hair, so I might as well admire her long flowing hair.
I think.
There we go.
Yo, Stone is a motherfucking main. When did you creep in here? I'm high. I never noticed you came in, bro.
Kazar just popped in.
I'm in for just a second. I'm waiting for the wife. We're sitting outside right now.
What's up, brother?
All right, guys.
We've been talking about hair pretty much since you've been gone.
Yeah, Daddy Daynuts is not a cornrow kind of guy. I used to get my hair braided like just regular braids, and that looked vicious as fuck. But Daddy Daynuts is not a cornrow kind of guy.
You can.
What if we send you? What if we send you a wig?
Oh yeah.
Like a cornrow wig to keep your head warm? Would you wear it?
I've been telling people this.
The second that you get one of those, lame ass beanies with the fake beards attached to it to keep the knitted beard to keep your fucking face.
Bro, tell me why I've always wanted one of those. If somebody out there can make Kazar one, I'll wear that shit every day in the winter. I'm not even playing.
That shit is only for hipsters and like.
Shit, if you want to sew some shit into my beard to fill this out, well, I'm cool with that too.
Yeah, I can shave my ass and hook you up. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, Stone Swash. I was gonna say that there's people that do undo their dreads, but your hair is not the same. Dreads damage hair. Unlike braids and cornrows, that's a protective hairstyling. Dreads, your hair's not gonna be the same after you undread it. So that's why people just go ahead and cut that shit if they ever don't want the dreads no more. Because once you dread your hair, that shit's dreaded for life.
Yeah, it's there's a lot of things that can go wrong with dreads too, man. Like I've heard stories of like bugs getting in people's hair and them not knowing, like spiders building nests. Like I've heard some sick shit.
It's not having dreads. Yeah, it sounds cool. You're hippie. Yeah, no offense. Yeah, you're cool. You're hippie. You smoke. I get it. But if you're not used to dreads and people around you don't know how to keep dreads, your dreads are going to be fucking horrible. No offense. I'm not trying to offend anyone. And no one's going to be able to tell you, hey, your shit's fucked up. This is what you need to do, because they don't know what the fuck to do with dreads. So if that's not your lifestyle, you don't have to fake it. You know what I'm saying? Just be you. Stay true to who you are. Dreads is not for everybody, guys. I'm just going to be honest and save you that little time of trial and error. Dreads is not for everybody.
Well, whatever you do in life, no matter if it's a hairstyle, no matter what the fuck it is, do your research and make sure you know what the fuck you're doing before you do it. Don't real shit.
Don't get a metaphorical no regrets tattoo with your hair. If your hair is really thin naturally, don't dread your hair.
Yeah,
your hair is gonna break the fuck off.
Yeah. You got to be careful with your hair if you got thin hair.
If you look at it, typically, dreadlocks started with, afro braiding, and, they have thick hair. I have thick hair. The last time I got my hair braided, it was in Chicago when I was there visiting for family for the holidays a couple weeks ago. And I went to this girl, Moana. She's a fucking, I can never say her name right. She's legit from somewhere from Africa. She always... You talk to a sister, I never know what the fuck they're saying. Well, she legit fucking has a African hairline products, and I buy them every now and again, But she even looked at me when she was braiding my hair. It's the first time she ever braided my hair. She said, "You have really thick hair." I'm looking like, hold on, I have thick hair? You braid straight Africans hair and I have thick hair? So I'm telling you, if you have thin hair naturally, please save yourself, years of trying to fucking get that shit back and don't dread it. That's just the last thing I'm going to say on it. I don't know why I'm still talking on dreaded hair, but I'm just trying to save you out there, honestly.
Dreads are a permanent commitment. They're like,
yes,
they're one step below a tattoo.
That's why I was just, well, I can't want to compare it to a tattoo, but I was like, motherfuckers aren't going to understand it. They're like, no, I don't. Yes, it is barely less permanent than a motherfucking tattoo because you can really get a tattoo moved at the end of the day, but it's a bunch of bullshit. The same thing with your dreads. If you're unhappy with your dreads, you can fix
no, you can totally get your dreads removed, no problem, man. I mean, just you're going to look like me. I don't really want my dreads anymore. Well, no guard, buddy. Here we go. You ready? Gone. Yeah, but tattoos are a little bit different. Yeah, lasers and pigments and inks and whatnots.
Well, you have no problem with the tattoo you got, Tom Keeper. That's great because I'll tell you this. As a teenager, I got 2 tattoos in the house. I was fucked up. The tattooer was fucked up. That's why I should know not to let them tattoo me. Second off, their name was Nacho. That should have told me something. And I ended up getting both of those tattoos covered up. But both of those cover-up tattoos ended up being badass tattoos. So I guess it was a good thing that I got fucked up tattoos originally because it made me get good-ass tattoos after that. I don't know. That's how I just try to look at it.
It's a good rule of thumb. They're called scratchers.
Yes.
Don't let scratchers fuck with you. Because
I didn't know that term at the time, but I actually, that's what we call them now. Like, I know that term now, but I did not back then. I was just a teenager. I was dumb, Well, not dumb, but I was just, I was a teenager. Everyone was teenage. You know how it was.
There's an old expression. It said, "Good tattoos aren't cheap, and cheap tattoos aren't good."
Yes.
So,
and I always try to tell people, like, my wife's brother, we were up there for Christmas. He kept wanting to get a tattoo the day of. He kept trying to go to shops, and no one was trying to do it the day of. And then I'm like, bro, shops are going to get you right then and there. They're open for a reason. No one wants them. I was like, people that you have to book and wait a couple weeks or a couple months, look good enough that people book and people are waiting. Like, those people. We went to a shop that won awards. They had awards. All the walls was covered in awards. And he didn't want to go there because he was going to have to wait a couple of weeks. Oh, no, actually, he told them the story, and they were like, you know what, we can get you in. But I think it was going to be like, the next week type shit, which is not that long to wait for a tattoo if you know anything about good tattoo artists. And they were going to move it up and get him in. And he just said, nah. And it's like, dude, now 2 weeks have went by, and you still don't have the tattoo. You should have made a fucking appointment, bro. He might be watching. I don't know.
Yeah, it's you can't rush a lot of stuff in life. Like tattoos. Yeah, like people are really quick to make snap decisions. Like relationships, fucking just damn, people need to slow down, take a minute and think about shit. Cause just rushing into something, you're gonna get your shit fucked up. Like I was getting this, I got the outline for this done. And there's this kid looking at this. I was looking at Flash on the wall waiting on my ride. There's this kid looking at this book of pictures, just ink that other artists have done. And I was like, what are you getting? He's like, he said some word. I was like, oh, that's dope. Like, you got any tattoos? He's like, nah, that's my first one. I was like, oh, that's cool. Where are you getting it? He's like, right across my chest. I was like, pfft. I would love to be able to stick around and watch that shit, man, because like the artist is gonna get like that far into a line, and you're gonna be like, "Oh my fucking god!" Stuck with that shit. They have drive-through marriage, yeah, shit. I bet they got drive-through divorce too. And I'll be right back, motherfuckers. Don't y'all go nowhere.
Man, I should roll a motherfucking. Oh wait, I have a part doobie I forgot about. We're gonna light this up, man. Well, I'm just gonna say this, man. I just want to let you guys know that we're gonna go ahead and end the after hour sessions season 1 to match it up with the morning sessions. You know, the sunrise sessions. Monday we'll start season 2 of both. Oh, main stone and chick. Will you say a couple words for me? I know you don't like to speak, but come on, for me, what's up? Come on, stone and chick, what's up? I see you out there. Guys, getting her to speak is kind of like getting a motherfucking getting a dog to speak.
Oh shit, it was muted. That's
Okay.
bullshit.
I was gonna say you can do it every now and again, but not every time. How y'all doing though, man? What is that you showing me?
Our first stickers.
All right, I've been trying to find motherfuckers who can make me stickers, but I'm not so poorly connected right now. I'm new to the internet. I'm new to YouTube, everything, but I'm learning. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm meeting the right people very early on, so I'm pretty positive about the future.
Hell yeah.
But if y'all can hook me up with someone that can make stickers, because you see my little, well, I don't know if you can see it now, but when I stream on my channel and I use OBS, you know my little dab. You ever see my little dab man that I have in the corner? I think it's my profile picture. Hold on, let me mute my camera. Hold on. This guy, you see this guy, right? Yeah, I want to turn him into a sticker, and I'm trying to have this guy draw up like 3 or 4 other characters to have like a whole little like skit series thing going on. You know what I'm saying? And have stickers and little care packages I send out to supporters. But I don't know anyone who can make stickers. And I don't want to use just some random, you know, like the Vistaprint style sticker companies that you can just type in Google and find one, because I like to make like personal connections with people, you know, for in future you need something again, you know, you actually know that person, they know you, you go back for, you know, a future order type thing. So I'm trying to find someone that I can speak to, not just a fucking mass production Google site. But
I don't know if he's willing to do that. I mean, he just kind of, I was like, I kind of want to see what it looks like on a sticker for like a trial basis and stuff. And he was like, yeah, no, I can do that. I make my own package. But these guys right here, the Glass Cook. I just went up and saw them because my birthday's on Wednesday, and I was like, what can we
is
do?
he? Are they on Instagram?
Yes, they are.
Glass.
Yeah. And
I can't find it.
he hooked it up, and I got some devs.
There it is. Tom Fuller. The Glass Cook, Tom Fuller.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
We got some fire right here from him. Got 3 girls from him. Shout outs to mainly THC. We also got some of
have Kaz and Daddy Danks to make a character. Actually, Kazar is working on that. If I am correct, he's working on getting a I don't know what you would call it, a channel avatar, a mascot, an icon. I don't know what you would call them, but they are working on Kazar's working on getting both one, if I am correct. Hold on, that's to check out Jay Bird. Is that on Instagram, Nikki Nugs? Like, I'm willing to check out just about anyone you guys recommend, because like I said, I've had not a lot of luck.
7 not counting these little itty bitty guys.
Oh wow, Nikki, I see you talk. That's fucking good looking out. That shit's good looking out, Nikki Nugs. Good looking out. This shit's so tough. I can barely talk when I'm smoking this shit, yo. I've not smoked shit like this in a minute.
That's what's up. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, I have not put out a joint, and this thing is still perfectly clean because I bought this years ago, and I've never used it because I never put my joints out. I just started using this thing. I've used it 3, 4, 5 times in the last 2 or 3 days since I got this, bud. Like, it's crazy. Like,
All right, assholes, quit talking about me.
Hey guys,
sorry.
He's back.
Hmm.
Main Stone shit. Go back to quiet mode. Yeah, she was roasting. I ain't never heard her talk that much, bro. But I told her to go back to hush mode. So you don't have to worry. She's chill now.
Look what you did to Main Stoner chick. Look, you put her in the corner.
No one puts baby in the corner.
Goodness gracious. Oh my fuck. I want to fucking smoke, but my throat and lungs are just like right there on the border.
Oh yeah.
Damn it.
Man, I hate to hear that, man. And it could have been prevented if the motherfuckers didn't have that stupid ass policy, whatever they want to call it.
Dude, I know, right? Like, what kind of shit is that? Like, I'd never heard of such a thing. You need a doctor's note to wear a respirator. Like, you're fucking joking. Like,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What's the even reasoning behind it? If you want to fucking wear a fucking respirator, what the fuck is the problem with wearing a fucking respirator?
I know, right? Like, with somebody with asthma, it's like, I need this device to work comfortably and not wind up in the hospital. They're like, no, you need a doctor's note. Okay.
Like someone who's had knee problems in the past, they want to come to work with a knee brace on. They'd be like, no, you can't wear that here in our facility unless you have a doctor's note saying you need the knee brace.
Right.
I can't wrap my mind around that one at all. 1 minute to 4:20, and that was 1 minute ago. I am late. I'm doing a horrible job with the chat tonight. But Timekeeper, that's why Timekeeper got a wrench in my motherfucking chat, because that motherfucker just is on it. He's alert, positive. You said you were hopping off, Take Nugs?
Yeah, I'm gonna jump off here, man. I'm gonna go fucking see if I can't cool off a little bit.
All right, brother, man. I hope you have a good night, man, and good weekend with your son, man.
Y'all have a good night. Fucking
y'all go show love to him, man. Y'all go show love to Daddy.
Much love, Daddy Dank Nugs.
Much love, everybody. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Everybody out there, have a good night. Stoners Maine. Fucking We Didn't Reap. Kazar420. I know he's out there somewhere. JonnyBlaze, he's always out there. Everybody in the chat. Y'all have a good night and a great weekend. And as always, happy smoking, motherfuckers.
Yo, what's good, Candy Rain? And yes, Nikki Nugs, I would appreciate if you at least maybe put a good word in for me. Let him know I'm going to message him so you just don't skip past my message. Because I would love to be able to get a message from him. Whoa, Kazar, what is good? I didn't see you back, man.
We're chilling in line at McDonald's. See these motherfuckers?
Motherfuckers, slow.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying.
Let me freaking hop up in there and make my own food, bitch.
And what's funny, literally, I live right on the other side, like that dark area, that direction, right over there. I'm literally right across the street. Well, hurry up! I could literally be back in the studio. All this for a Happy Meal.
Yo, you better not be in line just for a motherfucking sweet tea.
I got a sweet tea at the house. I already got the sweet tea. What's up, Bert? What are we smoking on tonight, man? I know you said you were going to be possibly getting some new stuff. Did we get anything new today?
Yeah.
A lot of new.
Ooh, a lot of new. Okay.
All right, so we'll go down the list. So we got some Space Tiva Cross with Super Lemon Haze.
Ooh, I like that. That sounds tasty.
Mainly THC. Some more. Mainly THC. This is the Doctor. Got some shatter up in here.
That's what's up. Ooh, that looks good. It almost looks like a person.
For real.
It's awesome. I can't see the chat right now, so I don't know if anyone's saying anything in there or whatnot. Let me see if I can
Oh, yeah. Let me send this email and bam, I'm back in the chat for you. I'm reading it out loud, and this time I'm on my A game in the chat. Here we go.
You hear my torch?
We got some.
Laugh loud, I got you, guys. Oh yeah. I need to talk to you too. I might have found someone to make some good ass motherfucking stickers and a little. Well, I'll talk to you. I got you.
We got some Gorilla Bomb.
Gorilla Bomb. Is that what you said? Bomb?
Yeah, Gorilla Bomb.
Gorilla Bomb.
Dude, I just saw some Kush Bomb today. It's called Kush Bomb. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? Bro, I have not moved up a single car. These fucking people up there, they're fatter than me. They're literally ordering everything on the menu.
Bro, you know how people are nowadays, man. Fucking 5 cheeseburgers ain't enough. They need 6, a McChicken, nuggets, and a fucking fish fillet.
It still shouldn't take that long to order all that. Look how fast you said that.
They don't know what they want. I know because I'm a stoner. I fucking order the same thing.
I eat McDonald's a lot. I know their menu. I know what to get. Like, these motherfuckers are like,
people act
so
like
I've
the
been
menu's
vegan for the last 4 years, and today's my cheat day. What does the Big Mac come with? Bitch, it's big and it Max. That's it. Eat it. God damn. I'm about to go through this thing and be like, all right, they want 2 double cheeseburgers.
Big Mac.
They got a Coke. The fuck out of here.
They be getting
oh my goodness, they moved. They moved.
And to feel better, they'd be like, and a diet Pepsi, please.
I feel like the Hebrews right now when the river opened up and they were able to walk right through. I moved up 1 car length. That's how much enjoyment I got from that.
Part of the Red Sea.
I've been sitting there so damn long, man. Oh my god.
No, they parted the McDonald's sign.
I know, right? Jesus. Come on, people. Just be like, hey, I need a just a sweet tea. Hey, look at that. They're in another car, order their food, they're on their way. That's how you order, people, right there. If you don't know what you fucking want, don't pull up in the drive-thru. Go inside. Waste somebody else's damn time. Look, I gotta have a tank of gas. Just sitting here.
Yo, when Stone Squash, I seen you comment back there about Europeans had dreadlocks too if you go back far enough in history. Motherfucker, they were the Vikings, who a lot of motherfucking Europeans didn't even motherfucking like to begin with. So
bathe their hair at all. Trust me, that shit was not dreaded on it for style. I'm just gonna throw that out there,
bro. Oh my god, that's so true, dude. Oh man, I wonder what would happen if I just kept growing my hair. I don't comb it. I don't braid. I just I'm pretty sure I would then have dreads. Not good dreads. I would have Viking dreads.
Bro, if I don't take care of my dog's hair, my dog get dreads. I'm just saying. So it's like, hey, if my dog can rock the dreads, anybody can rock the dreads, all right?
I got a pit bull.
My dog makes that shit look good.
I have a pit bull and a Weimaraner. Both of them are short haired. Or Weimaraner. I don't know how you say it, but
I love short haired dogs. I'm just saying, I'm about to order some fucking Mickey D's, guy.
Hey, give me a McChicken Kazar and send it on dry ice.
Bro, they don't sell McChickens out here. Bullshit.
Are you serious? I hope they can hear me right
I gotta
now.
stop slapping my desk because it shakes the mic.
Kazar, you better get out of there because I'm gonna start screaming at that microphone. Get Joe McChickens!
It's Friday. It's the after-hour sessions.
Stoners of
I'm sorry. I don't usually drink, but I had to take a couple of shots. It's been a motherfucking Friday here.
Do it. You won't. You scared.
I just did before I said that, but I'll do another one if you really want me to, my brother. I was trying to do it off camera, but not off camera. I was trying to pour it off camera at least. What the fuck? No McChickens? To be honest, McChickens. Why is it a McChicken, you ask? Because it's not chicken. So they can't call it chicken. But if they call it a McChicken, they can get away with it. I'm just saying. Watch your documentaries, do some research. I don't want to ruin McDonald's for you because I watch it. I still eat there because it's fucking life. But I don't eat there all the time, but sometimes who don't fucking just get high and want a motherfucking McDonald's burger or something like or sweet tea. You know what's crazy? I'll go up north and visit family and shit. They don't even have sweet tea at McDonald's. They have tea, iced tea. You ask for sweet tea, they give you cold tea with motherfucking sugar packets. And
They
if you
give
know
you
anything about anything, sugar does not dissolve in cold iced tea.
No.
You have to put the sugar on there when it's hot. It's like putting the motherfucking cheese in the macaroni after you eat it. The fuck is that gonna do? Not shit. Sorry for you.
Give me a paper.
Literally, cheers though.
Cheers. Yeah.
Wild Turkey 101 too. Shit. Rockford. I went to visit family in Rockford. That shit was horrible, Nikki. Where you at, Nikki? Nikki, where you at in Chicago? Let me find out, cause I mean, Chicago's a pretty cool place. I was gonna move straight in the city not that long ago, but then I thought about it, so I said fuck it. California's the place for me.
And then he's like, fuck it, I'm going to Maine.
Man, Bert. Motherfucker, don't fuck with me because you'll wake up and I'll be fucking in a pallet in your fucking living room like, hey, you told me move to Maine, Bert.
All right, but you better dress warm. But I'll take care of you as far as concentration shit.
Hey, man, one thing is, you know, man, it's crazy because some people like don't believe me or they ask how. But when I got in 7th grade, I think I was 12 years old. My dad looked at me and said, "You're a man now. You're the oldest son in the family. You have to take care of yourself." So from that point on, I had to buy my own school clothes, my own school supplies. I had to pay for my own lunch and all that shit. But not only that, I had to take care of my other brother and pay for his school clothes and shit. So I've always learned how to fucking, you know, eat and provide and make sure we had shelter and shit like that. So that's one thing I've always known how to do. Work, hustle, whatever it is, I'm paying my motherfucking share and making sure my people around me are taken care of as well. That's one thing about me, man.
For sure.
And family, man, family don't always have to be blood. You know, family starts with blood, but I feel like throughout your life, you know, you build relationships and some of those relationships turn into bonds and some of those bonds turns into family. That's just how I look at it. You know what? No, let's do some motherfucking, let's get uplifted. Oh no, can't live in the city anymore. So I'm like 20 minutes. Gary, oh, I didn't even read the comment about in the ghetto. Yes, Gary, Indiana. For you folks who don't know, if you fuck up in South Side or West Side Chicago and you need to go lay down and cool off, you go to Gary, Indiana. So then Gary, Indiana in itself is a motherfucking shithole. It's criminals, it's drug dealers, it's drug addicts. But guess what? It's motherfucking Gary, Indiana. It's the place. It's Scary Gary. Yeah, she called it right. It's still home to motherfucking real people, and that's the thing. We look at people sometimes and we say, "Oh, it don't matter. They're a drug addict. This or that." Well, why are they a drug addict? Think about. You don't know their life story. You don't know what happened to them when they grew up. You don't know. You know, like I only know this because my mother is an addict. I'm not going to get deep into it. I've told you guys before. But a lot of things happen to her in her childhood that don't happen to normal people. Things happen to her that I don't know how she dealt with and survived, to be honest. Well, I know how she dealt with it was with drugs, but I don't know how she survived it to even be able to deal with it. You know, like she went through some shit, and that's just life. It's, you know, she's not special. I hate to say it, you know, I'm not trying to be rude, but it happens to millions of people. It just does. But we're gonna do a dab. and get a little more positive. You know, I like to stay positive, but sometimes you gotta touch on the real base shit, I guess.
Sometimes you gotta, take a real reality check, guys.
Right.
But most importantly, you guys gotta remember to stay medicated and positive. You know, you gotta say fuck the haters. You gotta say fuck all this stupid nonsense in the world that's going on right now.
Yeah, violence don't solve shit. Drugs don't solve shit.
Yeah.
Prescription drugs don't solve shit. I'm just being honest. I know some people, have to use them for certain things, but there's almost an organic and an herbal way to cure for everything. I'm not just talking about cannabis when I say herbal. Like, there's so many natural herbs that people don't use anymore because it's not on modern, day society. But there's a lot of natural cures to a lot of sicknesses that we don't need doctors and prescription medicines for. Cheers.
Cheers.
For those of you who don't know, 420life.com is a motherfucking sensation. The 710 ozone. I mean, you dab anywhere, anytime. I'm a dumbass. I broke one of my attachments, but I can still use it. But it's been a lot of convenience. There was, when my wife used to come home and we'd be cooking together, she'd come home, she'd want to dab, but it's a lot to sit there, take the torch in there, take the rig in there, take the dabs in there, or take the concentrates in there, take the tool and all that. But when you got the motherfucking ozone, you just take the ozone,
Just go ahead.
take a little stick of concentrate in there, click 5 times, you're good to motherfucking go. Like, I'm telling you, it's convenient as fuck. Almost as convenient as the fleshlight. What you say, Bert? You said something about the fleshlight? I didn't catch that.
Yep. Cheers.
I try to make motherfuckers laugh when they're deaf sometimes. Oh, man, I gotta fucking piss so bad. But I'm trying to wait for at least Kazar to get back because he said he didn't live that far from the McDonald's. I know he's probably gonna eat, chill with his. I know his wife's probably gonna want to do a dab, maybe smoke a joint or I forget. I don't think she likes bombs. I don't even. One thing I feel terrible about. Does Kazar what is Kazar call his wife on you? I don't know if she has a nickname. But I've never known her name. And that's one thing I feel bad about.
What?
At least Mrs. Blaze, Lady Swuavey, all I know is Kazar's wife, and I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just because I don't know.
No, that's how I know her too.
Okay. Man, one more. Cheers, Bert.
Cheers.
You might have to do that reheat for me. I ain't doing that reheat. Nope.
Man. You know what, Bert? You can hold it down for about 60 seconds, right?
Yeah, I can hold shit down. I can see the chat.
You know what? Can I challenge you?
Yeah.
No, never mind. I was about to do way too much. I was about to. You know what? I'm about to put on the beat and Stoner's. I'm so. Man, you know.
Stoner's amazed about the freestyle.
Yes, but.
Oh, God.
That's doing too much. I was just joking, anyways. I just wanted to see her reaction.
I mean,
just give me 60 seconds.
Sometimes. Yeah, no worries. Go ahead. You're about to get attacked by wild turkeys.
They're fucking dangerous, man.
I'll tell you what. Yeah, I play World War II. But I'll tell you what. Turkeys are not going to hurt you. And if they run at you, try to, grab their neck.
All right, guys, I made it. I'm back.
Hey, look at
Fucking
that.
Jesus,
I held
man.
it down for, 30 seconds.
Holy fucking flabber fucking shit. What's good, everybody? Kazar's back in the fucking house. Appreciate it. Shout out to fucking Stoners and main Stoner Chick for holding it down while Kazar had to go and take care of his shit. That'll only be prior. Just because right now my sister just had her baby, so my mother normally would assist with the afternoon care with my son a lot of times. But right now she's helping my sister. She's already got 3 kids, so she needed a little help. So she'll be over there with a few days. So hopefully we won't have to deal with that too much. But I am back. So cheers, guys.
Cheers!
All right, let's go on a fucking dab. Heating up the ozone.
Yeah, back-to-back dabs because we savage over here.
Hey, let's get it. All right, everybody. I do apologize again to the chat. I do appreciate each and every one of you guys being here with us and sticking by.
Oh, yeah, so Kazar.
Yes.
You know how I promised you that package, right?
Absolutely.
Well, you're also going to get the very first Stoners the Main sticker ever created.
Oh, dude, literally. Okay, so as you know, my desk is being covered with fucking slabs. It is going to have literally a beautiful place right here in the fucking center. I will look at it. I will dab on top of it every fucking day. I shit you know. I mean, like, look at my counter. Like, you see all the stickers? Your shit's going to go right here. Right here. Here's a beautiful fucking square. Just
wait. Kazar gets stickers, but I didn't. I've been here talking to you for 30 minutes, and you never once said I get stickers. Got you.
Well, I mean,
I got you.
Guess what? GMO to the motherfucking world blow. I'm about to blow your world up, Bert. You better give me some goddamn stickers.
I can hook it up with stickers.
Hey, can I ask you a question? Because I don't mean this in disrespect. It's because I'm so new, and I say this all the time because I don't want to lie to kick it. I'm new to YouTube. I'm new to this community. I'm still trying to get to learn and meet everybody and grow my knowledge. You know, what does GMO stand for? Is it Glob Mob Official? I don't want to assume because there's ass at you and me. But from my observing, I thought that's what I put 2 and 2 together. I thought that's what it stood for, but I didn't know for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, no, you got it right.
All right. Who started that? Because I've, you know, when I
don't get mad, fellas.
Who? Okay.
HB
Dad fellas.
Okay, see, I think I know that it's just because from like watching YouTube before I started like starting YouTube and actually started to build connections with, you know, the people of our community. You know, I had seen him a couple of people's snaps and YouTubes, you know, but I never really watched a lot of his videos yet. But I do watch him on Snapchat. That's weird. I don't watch his YouTube yet, but I've watched his Snapchat for a while before I knew about YouTube. I didn't know he was on YouTube. I found out about Snapchat because someone put his Snapchat on a Snapchat, if that makes sense. If that makes any sense.
Yep. But I love these stickers. Every one of these stickers goes out in every package I send out. You can run your own cone stickers.
Yo, hey, can I tell
that's
you
the man right there. That is the man himself.
All right, I have a shoebox of stickers of people and companies I fuck with, and I'm going to put on a poster board with the drawing of my channel's name right back there. So I need a couple of those motherfucking stickers, bro. I need... If you could slip one of those stickers.
Done. I got a bunch of them, man. I'll gladly send you some stickers. And I know if I don't, I guarantee you, Roll Your Own Cones would love to send you some stickers. Shit, there's stickers. Everybody loves stickers.
He wants to mag. Oh, he's in the stream. Roll Your Own Cones. I didn't know if he would come to the show tonight because it was on my channel. I didn't know if he was subbed or not. I appreciate that, bro. He said we'll figure out together. Yes, we will.
Going in the cracking, guys.
He said he wants to have a show out at his place in the Wisconsin house. I think that shit would be dope as fuck, man.
Bro, let me know when we try to set that shit up because my buddy, like I said, he lives in Kentucky. He drives like 3 or 4 different times a year. He drives to Wisconsin. Let me know when that shit is because I would love to, dude. I'd have my buddy fucking fly me out there.
Like I said, it's my wife's family, but my wife's family is my family. So my family lives in Rockford, which is the state line of Wisconsin and Illinois. Yep. So, of course, you subscribe to me. Hell yeah, man! I appreciate that level of support.
Yes,
well, my stickers.
You need a banner in the back. I do need a banner. Hey, Roll Your Own Cones, if you could hit me up, man. Let me know if you know someone that makes them. I've been wanting to do that, and the dude I know that used to do shit like that, he went Hollywood on me. He blew up, and he like only does shit for like rappers and like. You know, people like that now. So, you know
people like that
now.
Once they make it, they don't matter.
Someone. I would love to have a banner in the background, and I'd love to put.
I want to try to find something with a fucking what's that shit with that damn neon sign That is a lot more difficult than I thought it was.
Yeah, no, bro.
Now? Oh my
I
god!
reached out for the first time in a long time. I made a Facebook post, and I asked if anyone in my area made shit like that. And guess what? I haven't been on Facebook in so long. I don't think I got no comments yet. But eventually,
I don't even know anybody out there.
Someone will text
Hang
me.
on a second, guys.
Careful. All right, so we drop on a fat ass glob over here because
wait, G420 lives next door to you. Hey, and that's another thing, Roy on Cone. I love what G420 glass. I love some of the pieces and what they're doing. If we could get some of the pieces here on the show to represent hardcore for the viewers, that would be dope because they got some sick ass motherfucking pieces. And the pieces I liked, you said was nothing. I can't wait to see what you was talking about because I was already impressed with just the pieces I had seen.
All right.
If you need to call a L2OL call, Ransonet.
Wait, it's gonna fall off.
Tick.
I didn't even say that right because I'm a little. Man.
That's fucking awesome though. Your homie lives next door to you. See, that's one thing I want one day. Like I said, my best friend. I'm gonna have to reheat up for this dab. My best friend, he lives in Kentucky. And he's like I said, he's autistic, and yet he's a master welder. He has degrees in all kinds of shit, from mechanical engineering to fucking, like I said, welding and all that shit. And he doesn't want to ever leave the Midwest. He's scared to come back to the cities. Every time he goes to the cities, bad shit happens. Last time he came to Vegas, just last year, on the fucking Greyhound, he got fucking robbed at knife point while trying to take a shit.
I got robbed in Vegas, Kazar.
Dude, he can see that's bullshit, bro. See, now you know me, though, homie. If something like that happens here in Vegas, you just let me know. We'll go find them.
I was an 18-year-old kid at the time.
For real. No, but my buddy, like I said, he got robbed in Denver in the bus station on the toilet while going to the bathroom, dude. They came in knife drawn. I'm sorry. And, he gave him all his money and all that shit. And the guy took his wallet, his ID, everything. Man, no, I wouldn't give you shit. I'm taking shit. I'm going to tell you, bro, get your ass outside this stall. When I'm done, I'll fuck your ass up. Don't even worry about it.
Kazar,
don't worry.
Where did you meet your best friend?
He moved out here to Vegas. His dad worked for us, his stepdad, but he worked for U.S. Bank. And they made him come out here. It was right during, it would have been like 2006. And my buddy came at the time. They were living in Wisconsin, and he came out from Wisconsin. He was very popular in his high school, had lots of friends. Came out. He was a Midwest weirdo here. Nobody would talk to him. Everyone thought he was a serial killer. People would call him fucking Jason Voorhees. I mean, like, you name it, dude. People were fucked up to him. And he was just super intellectual. And I was one of those people who always stood up for people that got fucked with. And that's how we met. We were in a world history class together, and he sat next to me. And he was always the first person to get his work done, all this fucking crazy shit, right? And I remember I was like the class asshole. Like me, I would always fuck around with the teacher, whatever. And I remember one day someone was giving him shit. And I told him, I was like, look, he's trying to do his work. Leave him the fuck alone. I was like, I ain't doing nothing. They're like, you want to fucking fight with somebody or fuck with somebody? I was like, what's up? And he asked me if I wanted to hang out. So we walked to this staircase behind an Albertsons, and we just kicked it one day. And after that, he's been my best friend for the last fucking 10 years. Or yeah, longer actually. We're going on 11 years now. But we've known each other forever. It's like, I'd die for this fucker in a heartbeat. I wouldn't even think twice about it. And I know for a fact he would too. But point being is, that is my dream. We've talked about that, is living next door, to be neighbors next to each other, but be successful enough in our life that we can choose to go wherever the fuck we want, whenever the fuck we want to. So to see that dream can happen for somebody, and somebody that I literally am talking to, somebody who I know. I forgot my camera was off. My bad, guys. So Ryo, to see that dude is fucking epic. I think that is so fucking amazing, man. I really do.
Ryo Combs is a legit.
Yeah, man, because
a legit inspiration.
My dream can happen. He proves my dreams can make sense. They're not just fantasy. They can be real. And I think that's fucking amazing.
And you know what's even more crazy, Kazar?
Thank you, Roy Combs, brother. You literally are an inspiration.
I'm not trying to sound sappy, but Kazar, Roy Combs proved it to you, and then you proved it to me. And through you, I have met Roy Combs. So, I appreciate each and every one of the viewers in the channel, But Kazar, you've done a lot for me in a very short time, and I appreciate it. And Roy Combs, you're a very cool ass person, and I fucking love your fucking product, and I can't wait till I get my own kit, and I'm gonna be sporting that shit. I'm literally gonna throw it in the trash on my stream, and I'm only gonna fuck with the Roy Combs. I promise you.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
Fuck yeah, stoner love for life, brother. You know, and that's the thing is that I grew up my whole life. Everyone always telling me that, like, oh, you know, if you're just gonna be involved with cannabis, you'll never do nothing with your life. You're just a loser. You're this. You're that.
Me
You know
too,
what,
bro? Even my own dad, he called me a street rat.
Yeah, dude, my dad was a tweaker for literally like the majority of my childhood, and he even gives me shit about pot. And I'm like, how can you talk about weed,
bro? My dad. My mom, like I said, I have love for my mom because she was young and she was a kid when she had me, you know. But my dad, he was older. He was an adult, but he gave me up, and then you know he eventually came back, and I fucking I still love him because he's my dad. But he says he don't truly believe in me, but one day. You know, fucking
his on the way. His package went a group of packages. That's why.
You didn't get it in. You didn't get it. Not yet. But it's been. You know, I'm patient. I'm patient. You know, what I'm saying? We've had bad weather here.
I had a fuck up. No, it's my fault. Like 100%. I had a fuck up. I had 2 packages that were supposed to go to the UK, and I guess I did it wrong. I've never sent a package to the UK, and it got fucked up and got sent back. So when I did, I was like, fuck it, I'm going to go down and do all of them at one time. I waited. I had my post lady fucking make sure everything was done right the right time. You know what I mean? Kind of shit like that.
You already told me the deal, and I told you that was cool. I'm not tripping on it because, like I said, I'm patient. You know, good things come to people who wait, and I already know what's in there. And every day, you know,
it's on the way.
About it. I like it. It's like Christmas. I like waiting for it because when it comes here, I'm gonna be happy as fuck. I'm already happy as fuck because I know it's coming. I don't have to have it today because I know I'm gonna get it eventually. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't even sure.
Eventually should be the next couple of days.
Right. Hey, and like I said, Kazar, I apologize because it's Friday. It's going into the weekend. I did have a couple of drinks, which I usually don't have.
Almost covers my fucking head. Oh, I love having weed, man. This is good.
Yo,
some
guys. Next time I unbraid my hair, I'm curious to see whose hair is longer. I haven't seen your hair too much because you hide it all the time, man. But we're gonna see. My hair braids. We're gonna see whose hair is longer, bro.
Take my fucking hair down.
I'm not taking my braids out right now. That's too
my hair
bullshit.
Goes down to like my collarbone, right? If I was to put my shit forward and go fucking The Grudge, I look like this. This is how long my hair is right now.
Hey, I hate to interrupt.
Like, Christian, all the way forward, I would disappear on camera. Y'all wouldn't even see my face anymore.
Christian Taco Stewart said green crack. I remember when I was just a viewer. I wasn't even on the show yet. I remember you told me, or not told me, but you told the chat how in Vegas they don't call Girl Scout cookie. That is just cookie, and they don't call green crack. Green crack. You said it was just Kush with the C.
Kush with the C. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I thought so.
Yep. We don't call it green crack just because we don't want to represent it as crack. Which is okay, honestly. I mean, like I'm like, roll your coat. See, that's why I don't want to do it.
Fuck hair. You look dope as fuck. No homo. The bald hair, the tattoo, beard. That's your look. No homo.
You actually look like this in person, and it's not just the sticker, dude. You're good. I wish my beard would grow.
Fuck the bullshit, man.
I got the patchiest shit out there, bro. Even a full beard, my shit is still patchy as fuck.
My dog is begging to go outside. I just gotta open the door. I have a fencing yard. I'm gonna open the door and just let her outside.
Yes. Yeah, my wife used to make fun of my patchy beard. Now she won't let me shave it. Now she likes the patchy beard.
You've always been my fluffy.
Yeah, now I'm fluffy and fuzzy all at the same fucking time. How wonderful, guys.
You're my fuzzy number one.
Oh my goodness.
All right, guys. So Stoner's the main is taking over now. Kazar's rolling a doob. Or is he packing a bubbler? Or is he packing a bong? Nobody knows. We'll just have to wait and smoke along.
I'm actually about to roll up one of the cones with the fucking cone roller, guys.
Oh my god!
That right here. I want to get I saw that one Ryo Cones you tagged me in the syndicate card with the heart. I thought that was super fucking cool. I really want to get one of those for my wife. so she could grind up weed properly, because she is one of those people that pack a bowl with unbroken down weed. One of those people.
Hey, nobody got time for that. Okay?
Ain't nobody got time for breaking down weed over here. Do you see this shit? Like, nobody got time to be breaking down weed, okay?
Not right now. No.
Gotta get straight to the action. No, but I thought the heart one was super awesome, and I know my wife would enjoy it. And it's something she could throw in her fucking purse or something she can keep with her, know where it is at all times, kind of thing. But I love these little grinder cards. These things are super awesome and super fucking convenient. That's the best part. All right, guys. So I'm gonna demonstrate how to do this real quick. I've done it before, but I'm gonna do it again for any new people out there. So,
Time out. I just came back. I see that's a Valentine's giveaway. This is the first thing. Let me find out, Roy on Cones. Are you selling yourself? You already got guap. Why are you selling yourself to these motherfucking viewers for a Valentine's giveaway?
He is. No. There was a giveaway he had tagged me in for a heart-shaped grinder card. One of these from Syndicate, like this. But it was a heart shape.
No.
Yeah. So I was like, I gotta get one
cracking piece.
Oh my god!
You don't need the heart shaped grinder piece. I need the heart.
I don't need the heart one. I want it for my wife.
No, I got the card. I just fucking.
He's got the piece.
I'm sorry.
I
hate to admit, Apaches aren't supposed to drink because it's firewater, and I drink a little bit of Wild Turkey 101. So I'm just having a good time this week. It's Friday.
You're supposed to have a good time.
I'm having a good ass time. That's what it really is.
You should be having a good fucking time, man. It's Friday night. Everybody should be having a good fucking time out there. So did we actually determine what's going on with Johnny? Is it just his camera or his computer acting up, or
I don't think he knows what it is. I think what he needs to have his computer professionally checked out.
Hey man, I had to have my shit, I had to clean my shit out. There's nothing happened. All right, guys. Right. So here's demonstration times, just for anybody out there who hasn't seen it. So if you do have pre-coned crutches, makes things a hell of a lot easier, obviously. Your crutch, put it in arc down. So the arc is at the top, right? Okay. Fold your accordion, your crutch, fold it into the accordion shape. Slide it in between the forks. Rotate. That's the beginning of how to make the world's easiest fucking cone, guys. So now your crutch is set. Hold on to it with your thumb. And I always make this mistake. I always tell people, make sure you take your paper out first, because I always forget to do it when I'm demonstrating. Take your paper, glue side up, okay? Glue side up. Thumb in place. Edge of your paper, line it with the fucking cone roller, and rotate. Yes, fold over the perforations. And just try to keep it smooth against the bottom side. And just twist. And as it twists, it'll make your cone. And I'm also trying to do this in the dark so I can't see. I've never tried to do it in the dark. A little bit more of a challenge. Holy shit. There we go. Just gotta, and it ain't anything else. It's that the screen is literally making the paper so bright I can't see where the other edge of the paper is.
The blindfolded roll your own count challenge featuring.
Oh my god, dude, we're doing that. We're fucking gonna do that. We're gonna do the blindfolded roll your own cones with the cone roller challenge and see who makes the best looking cone.
And
roll your own cones. Unfortunately, you're not allowed to participate.
All three of us.
Perfect.
No, you should do it on a Wednesday. Get Bert in there, and all four of us should do it and see who has the best blindfolded roll your own cone.
Now, time to fill it.
Man, my speech. I apologize. My speech impediment is coming out tonight. I'll be honest. I never have to lie to kick it. When I drink, my speech impediment comes out a little bit more because I'm not as focused on enunciating properly. I have to focus on enunciating. I noticed someone in the chat earlier. I didn't pay attention to it because I don't give a fuck. People can talk shit. People. There was two people who was making fun of the way I was enunciating. I have a speech impediment. I said that earlier. You don't notice most of the time because I focus on it. But when I drink, I forget. I can't have that level of focus, and I don't enunciate.
This is the one thing I haven't shown on camera that I keep forgetting to do. So this is the dupe tube full with your cannabis. You put your paper in there, and you can literally tap, and it loads it right fucking in there. Of course, the first half of it drops in, but not when I put it up to the fucking camera. There we go.
And that's included in the kit, if I'm correct.
Comes in the kit.
You're set.
My weed is super. My weed is super moist, so that's why it doesn't want to fall in. And then it's full. There you go. We're
Audience,
flicking the shit out of
if you get this rolling on kit, you are fucking set.
He said, I'm the best at rolling the cones. Spin the cone. You know what? I didn't even think about that. Like I said, I'm so used to packing it, but hey, it worked. Yeah.
Spin the cone, then put the cap on and tap it. Come on, Kazar, man.
Oh, shit. Okay. I didn't even. Hey. I gotta say, y'all know Kazar likes to. I like the old school packing. Not gonna lie, I do like to pack my own J's and twist them up. But that like if you got one hand, okay, and I'm not saying this just because to say it. We have a viewer out there. I'm not gonna put him on blast like that, but he actually only has one arm, and he's a really awesome guy. He's reached out to me, talked to me personally a few times. Originally he reached out to me because of my review on the Phoenician grinder. Because with the Phoenician grinder, the way it locks, if you put it on a non-stick mat, you can, with one hand, turn it and grind your weed, everything, unlock it, open it, the keep catch, open up the fucking weed stash on it, everything with all one hand.
Really?
Non-stick. Yep. That was my biggest feature about it that I love is because for anybody that does have an issue like that, it would help them, right? So this guy actually reached out to me and he was like, man, he goes, you have no idea how much that helped. He said, I actually went ahead and ordered one as soon as I saw your video. He said, and I got a dab mat and it works. I felt so amazing that I thought of that because I was like, dude,
how easy that, how much easier that, how much uncomplicated that made his life. I did not even know that.
Exactly. You know, and that's how I felt. I'm like, it worked. So honestly, this right there, yet again, this is something you could use with one hand.
Wow.
I mean, it may have to take a few tries to get down the hang of it perfectly every time, but it is something you can do. So that is awesome. Roll your own cones because I see it in that perspective of light. This shit alone, just that tube, made a hell of a lot of difference for me. That's cool.
For real.
I'm actually about to write the gentleman because I don't know. I haven't seen his name in here right now. But I'm gonna write him and tell him about this because I know he does roll a lot of he uses a joint roller, and he just one hand, he said, and he just holds it with his other arm, what's left of his arm, and he uses the roller to twist.
I have two questions. One, how long did it take you to think and perfect the products? And two, how young are you? I've always wondered those two things since I found out about you and your product. Those are the two main questions I've always wondered.
I like how he said, how young are you? I like that, man. I'm going to start asking people that. When I ask them with their age, I'm like, how young are you?
That's exactly right, dude. You don't offend no one that way. You offend zero people that way. And if anyone gets mad at that way, fuck them. They're a complete asshole. How can you get mad at that? How can you get mad at that?
Look at that little submarine in the fucking sparking it. That's awesome.
But yeah, those are the only two questions I have because Kazar, you know, not just with Roll Your Own Cone, but Kazar does such a great job of really explaining the products that he believes and represents. But you know, so
that's why I tell people
I never have to ask about the products. I've never had to ask about
it.
Those are the only two things I've had to ask because those are kind of like, you know,
idea in an Amsterdam coffee shop.
I was in Amsterdam.
Dude,
you are not amazing. 47.
There's no way you're 47. Like I'm looking at that number right now. I'm like, what? You feel 47?
Roll your own cone. Stop lying to the chat.
I feel like 95.
Get the fuck out of here. You ain't 47. There's no fucking way. I've seen your YouTube videos, bro. My dad is fucking like 53. And there's no way you're 47. You look so much younger. Like, there's no fucking way you're 47. Yeah, my mom's 47.
Yeah,
she looks old.
I don't buy it. I don't. The key to youth is not having hair, I guess, then, and a massive fucking beard. Because, bro, I thought you were like maybe 35. Not even lying.
Right, dude.
Like I shit you not.
Yes, I thought he was like 3-4 years older than JonnyBlaze, and JonnyBlaze is like what 31 or 32. And I thought JonnyBlaze was younger. When he told me he was 32 or whatever, I was surprised. So, like, to find out he's Roll Your Own Cones is 47?
Hey,
whatever you
drink, as you feel, though.
Send me that, and I will eat and drink that.
It's some good Cali fucking weed is what it is, bro.
Well, fuck, man. Help me move out there and let me stay young. Give me the fountain of youth and let me fucking preserve this fucking youth. 1970. Yeah, I'm 1991.
I got a lot of people I talk to in Europe and stuff that smoke, and they all say that they all smoke fucking they all roll. You don't ever use pipe, bong, stuff like that.
Really?
Like some people will have them and stuff, but they're like those are like you're like super stoners and like.
Well, fuck. Well, look at what I'm rolling now. It's a joint. I'd much rather have a roll your own cone. It's just like there's not a roll your own cone in my town. My town, we have 20,000 people. And like this is it. This is it. And I can roll it by hand, a joint by hand. But
I don't like the old school roller machines. Honestly, they cause more havoc and irritation. I've always felt. See, I got a shit ton of the raw ones too. I got a bunch of them over there, but I don't really like them anymore. They.
This motherfucker said he has tattoos older than us.
You know what? There's a possibility. Shit. There's a possibility, man.
I'm 26. Tell me if your tattoo's older than 26.
There you go.
I mean,
well, we all know we got one baby. Oh, I think I even got a tattoo older than Bert. He's a baby over there.
He said, "Go on at Roll You Cones. I'm hooked." Christian Tacos do it.
Oh my goodness. He's a baby. Look at him. Look at that little baby face over there. That's why he's got this right here. It's not that he doesn't want to grow the beard yet. It doesn't develop. Shit, man. At like 21, I could grow right here. That was it. I was like this little goatee right here. That was it. That's all I had. It was a little Kazar.
At 13?
Yup. Fucking old school. Fucking needle ink shit. Fucking using a penny and shit like that.
So wait, Rollyon Combs had a tattoo in 1983. I was not born. His first tattoo was older than me. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That is wild, yeah.
But what's awesome though is that it is gentlemen like him and his friends and the people with his influence who made it possible for my generation to be less harsh. We weren't hit as hard as it was for my generation, and it is my generation that made it a little bit more lenient on the next guys. However, I think we made it a little too lenient because these little fuckers think they can just do whatever the fuck they want now.
I'm glad you started speaking on that, because one thing I've always wanted to do since before I even got into YouTube, but I'm scared to do, and I don't know how to properly do it. And now maybe you guys can help me. You know, living in the Midwest, cannabis is very looked down upon still. It is the Bible. It's the Bible Belt. It's cannabis is not accepted. It just now got decriminalized. We are not legal medicinally or recreationally, unfortunately. You know, I don't like to speak on that too much. That's the most I'll speak on it. I won't say where I'm at, but I'm in the Midwest. That's the most I'll tell you. And pretty much, you know, it's hard to acquire. It's looked down on, and I just really don't know like how to get into the reform aspects of it. Like I've always wanted to get into the reform of it and help people understand the pros of it, and not only look at the negatives. People only focus on the negatives here, and some of the negatives they focus on are myths. It's not facts. It's not true, but it's what they believe living here. I don't know how to get into the reform. I would love to get into the reform aspects and help with that, but I don't know where to start, and I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I was about to say. If you start advocating in a place like depending on where, and there are all kinds of places in the Midwest, even with it being decriminalized, they will make you a martyr for it. They will take you down and make the biggest image about you and make it all about you and show everyone what we're going to do to these
That's my biggest fear.
And you don't want to be the target. That's the one thing. So for me, I say, you know, you got to be cautious on how you do that. Tread water very lightly. I see a comment. What is that? When did I first see the ozone style dabber? Like any of these would have been the Debato was the very first one I ever saw. Fell in love with their product, not their price. I didn't have $300 obviously to spend on it.
Right.
Not even close. So I was like, oh, okay. And but they make a very well made one as well. Now, when I started working with 420life.com and I did the email for them and stuff, I went through, they told me to go and I sold those a year ago. Like the actual ozones, or you sold ones like them?
see again. I never have to lie to kick it from the. I have never come across the ozone or anything similar. I had tried the G pins and products similar to the G pins. Never liked them. Never did. You know, anything like that. They're trash to me. No offense.
I don't like dry wax pins. Like them.
Right. Exactly.
Like them.
No,
it would have been after how long? I would have said first time I saw the Debato would have been about 3 years ago. The first time I saw one. And I had never seen anything.
I'm so
like
far
this,
behind.
ever.
I didn't see one until 3 weeks ago when you had one, Kazar. Honest to God, I never have to lie to
That's
kick
actually
it.
like that was like the first time I had ever seen them, and I was like, "Oh, that's fucking cool as fuck." And it wasn't like JonnyBlaze, like Custom Girl 420's videos. I didn't see it in there. It wasn't the Dr. Dabbers, none of those first. It was the Debato. Hey man, anything you think or anything you want some more attention.
Take my other dog outside.
I will. You know that, man. I believe in your shit, and just as much as you believe in us, trust me, man. We reciprocate that.
Oh my God. I gotta check out his product.
Yeah, but definitely, man. They when I first saw the Dr. Dabber, and I realized it was, and Dr. Dabber did come out after Debato. Okay, just in case there's any diehard Dr. Dabber fans out there, just gotta let you know that, guys. The 510 nail. I'm about to look that up. I'm not sure what that is right off. Is that like an attachment for a mod? It's like a 510 attachment. Anyways, so when I first saw Dr. Dabber come out, I immediately was like, oh shit, that's just a rip off of fucking Debato. And a lot of people didn't even know what the Debato was, but a lot of people knew what Dr. Dabber was. And that's basically what happened is that, yeah, so it's a 510 attachment. That's cool. I used to have a really nice vape mod, and I remember I bought a tank for it that was able to use concentrate, and then my cousin stole it. So I never really got to use it. It sucked so bad. And that shit was expensive too. It was a fucking nice ass vape mod. But anyways, I want to go down that road of thievery and shit. But basically when I first saw it, it was oh shit, that's awesome. Really? That's fucking super cool. Because if you can control your temp and stuff like that, that's even better. Because that's one thing I will say about this is the controlled temperature, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it heats, and then you can 1, 2, 3 to heat it again. But if I can actually adjust my temp, that would be fucking incredible. Literally, I would use the shit out of that. I'd use it more than the ozone. No, but anyways, when I first saw it, I immediately called it as bullshit. I said it was a ripoff. But then I started seeing it in stores, and I started seeing people using them, and I saw all these videos, and I saw JonnyBlaze with it. And I'm like, damn, okay, so, and that's what it was, is they got name recognition very quickly, where Debato did not. Debato, a lot of people still call it the Dabadoo, and when you call it the Dabadoo, immediately the name is a little bit more humorous, as you don't take as much respect, but when you hear the doctor, even though it's Dr. Dabber, it's a psychological marketing play. You hear the word doctor, you immediately get immediate respect because most people are taught to respect doctors. Growing up, they're a person of influence in their lives, so you immediately draw respect to it. And that's what I said. I love marketing tactics, and I look at them every day when I see things. I just look at this and I'm like, oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, Christian Stewart, we love lovers.
But, oh man,
favorite.
Absolutely.
Get
Anything comes. You see, exactly the doctor.
Wait. Doctor who?
Oh shit.
Wait. This goes back to what Bert was talking about earlier. Bert loves the Dr. Fleshlight. He's a big fan. What?
What? What?
Cheers, everybody.
Do you want to be the one that accidentally, quote unquote, accidentally gets shot?
He has the bong. Y'all see me looking around like a crazy person? I'm like, where is my bong?
Hey,
dude,
Bert,
where did my bong? She took my bong.
Cross-country snipering.
What?
Wet? What do you mean it looks wet? It might be moist, but never wet, bro.
Oh, okay. So I want to see in numbers, right? We got 12 people, 1 for yes, 2 for no. How many women do you know that are offended by the word moist? 1 if yes.
Oh, I know women that hate that word.
I know multiple women that don't like that word, and I'm like, why? It's just a describing word.
Like you can't even say that cake is moist or dry. They be getting.
Like, look. You can't get mad that the cake is moist and you're not, all right? If you're envious about the cake, you need to go talk to somebody.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
If you're mad that you can't get moist, maybe you should tell your partner to stop just trying to stick it and maybe lick it before they stick it. Do something. Cheers, everybody.
Oh, Jesus, man.
To the women who can
I
get
got a bong
moist.
with smoke in it, and the motherfucker had to say something. It never fails. Shout out to Daddy Dank Nugs.
That's why you brought me
spirit
on.
is fucking up bongs out
No one
there.
can replace Daddy Dank Nugs, man, but I try to do what I can.
I almost, if I wouldn't have fucking coughed it out instead, like pulled the bong away, I would have splashed water into my bowl, dude. I don't make that fuck up. That is a party foul that does not happen at Kazar. I've done that too many times in my younger days. No, man.
That's my personal goal for season 2, to make you spit into your bowl. No homo.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Oh, I'm sure he's going to.
Do you have an electric nail? He has one, but your email, he said he doesn't like it very much. I'm only talking for him because he's taking his hit. As soon as he recovers, he can talk in a second. But he does have one. I know it's not a very good one. He was not. The price point was extremely high compared to his satisfaction. We'll leave it with that. There you go. Now that he's able to talk, here you go.
Okay.
I have. Kazar's never heard of it. My friend put me on it before and like I said, I'm new to all this, so I just took his word for it. I got the Boss micro e-nail. I'm not happy with it. The price was extremely high compared to other products I've seen now. And for the price and for what it does, well, actually, I don't know if it's the box as much as the nail that actually came with. My friend tries to say it's just the nail. I need to get a better e-nail. But if this is the nail that you are putting out for your box, why would the nail be the problem? Still, I'm not happy with that. So yeah. I've never used it on the show because I'm not going to lie to kick it. That's what I always say. I'm not going to support a product on the show that I do not support. You know, anything you've heard me talk about or praise, it's because I personally do enjoy. I'm not going to be fake. If somebody don't like. And this product, I pay for it with my own money, and I do not like it.
Yeah, see, look, I'm not saying I like 710 because they gave this to me. I like 710 because it's rated as one of the fastest e-nails on the market for the price point. Under $200 with tax and everything. And that's not using any discount codes or anything. Under $200 for the whole set. You're not just getting just the box. You get the box, the coil, your nail, your dabber, everything. Okay. You get a whole set ready to go, ready to dab right out the door. And they also make specific bangers and everything that fit the 710 live nail. That's what I love that shit. I only like to use their bangers. I'm actually waiting to get another shipment as soon as the fucking the boss man gets back from his vacation. I'm just waiting on that because of course I fucked up and I broke the other one. It got hot and it just snapped, and it's the first time I've left this thing on for literally like 12 hours on the banger. Never had an issue. I had turned it on. And I think it was just because it was when that temperature changed. It was super fucking cold out here in the studio. It was like 36 degrees that morning. And I turned the e-nail on, and it was sitting there, and all I heard, I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I look over, and I realize the banger is just sitting on the desk, and it snapped right at the joint.
It was the quartz e-nail.
Yeah.
See, that's one thing. I never had a quartz e-nail. I would love that.
There's a regular banger on it, dude.
Okay, I've only used this with it, and I will say this. I never had seen the 710 Life one used until you had, but with like, and then so I'll be honest, I don't see you use it that much because of the reason you just said. So after you had spoken, I went to the website, of course, looked it up, went to YouTube like most people do, looked at other videos. And I know for a fact, just from those videos, I would be way more satisfied with that product than this. So this, I don't even use it because I don't want you guys to get to our idea that this
1 minute till 420.
This is a waste of your money if you buy this. So that's why I don't use it, to be honest.
No, but I use this
1 minute
all the time. The only reason I'm not using this is because I do not have a male banger that'll fit this. All I got are females, right? Mm-hmm. And this rig, the Kraken, needs a male banger, so I'm using the only male banger I have right now.
That's why I don't use this. I love this piece, but I don't use titanium that much anymore. And I asked you the other day why you don't use titanium, and I don't know if you don't answer it or I zoned out. I didn't hear
titanium. For me, I started having breathing issues, and maybe it was just me. I'm not saying titanium, so don't take my word for it. But to me, every time I would take a hit off of a titanium nail, I started having this tightness in my throat, like as if it wasn't like it was closing, but almost like an allergic reaction or something. And my buddy, being a welder, I was talking to him about this, and he informed me. He said, look, he goes, you got to understand, man. He goes, metal, after so much heat, it starts to release certain chemicals. And it doesn't matter how well made the titanium is or nothing. It just is, after a while, it heats up. It will eventually start to make chemicals out of it. And he broke it down and all this shit. I didn't understand it. But basically, that told me is, okay, it may not be safe. So I use quartz. I love quartz, and I stick to quartz.
Yeah.
Quartz or ceramic.
I've noticed that same thing, and I didn't have a friend to tell me all this. I didn't know what it was. I just knew I didn't like it, so I stopped using it.
And there's better flavor.
These are my only two pieces. This one is a nice piece. I actually got it off my friend because they bought it
420.
2 days later. 420. Damn. They realized they could not pay for it, and they spent too much money, so I bought it off them. And of course, it was used, so I didn't pay full price, even though it was only 2 days old.
Shit, no matter if that shit home, bro. It's used.
Right.
Yeah,
But so I told them, anyway, those are my only two dab rigs I have, but I don't use this one because I only have the titanium one, and I don't like the titanium. I'm sorry to keep cussing. I'm in my natural vernacular right now.
Who the fuck are you apologizing about cussing, man? What? Who the fuck are you talking to? If Johnny was here, like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Right.
Cheers, everybody. Happy 420. I'm about to go in hot.
I'm probably going to be
last crack.
I'm going in. I'll go in hot, too. I'm going in hot in honor of Johnny Blaze.
I'm going in hot, motherfuckers.
I love this little sorry, I'm not sorry gap.
I love it.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know. You know, it's a very bad. I don't know why I say sorry all the time. It's like a habit because I usually have to say it to my stepmom. But like, yes, like sorry. But then I'm like, I'm not actually sorry. I just say it. Like, I'm not sorry. I say fuck it. You know, I just like, you know,
like, fuck it. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, everybody. Doing a fucking dab.
Cheers.
Not just a dab, but a fucking dab.
So we got to get down on some PUBG.
Absolutely. Hey, Ryan, roll your own colors. Do you play video games? I'm sorry. If I was in your position, I'd be playing video games. I'd have to be. Like, in my opinion, that's like, you got to relax, man, at that moment. You're done. You got to just enjoy life, which I know you got to be enjoying life, brother. Except you drive a lot. You are driving a lot, man. Like, you're always driving. Every time I talk to you, practically, you're driving somewhere. Actually, you know what? I like driving does clear my mind a lot of times. Like, if I'm stressed or something, I can drive, and it kind of takes that extra weight off because I got to focus on the road. You know, no video games. Okay. I feel it. So what do you do? What do you do for your hobby besides smoking? Obviously, that's a universal hobby amongst
video games. Shoot.
We got to think. We come from a generation. For us, video games was just like a normality to us. It wasn't anything different. We didn't know anything different.
What do you have any? Do you have any children or fucking siblings? Roll your own cones.
Hey, you know what? I never asked you. You got any kids?
Yeah,
I don't know how Swuavey ain't got no kids yet. Shit, he got like 15 kids. He just ain't talking about them.
No.
That's the one thing right there, man.
It's the biggest odd
conception.
All right, me and my wife knew. Well, I told you we had a miscarriage in our first year of marriage, and after that, we didn't want to have kids for a little bit. So we, this is true story. We use what is it called? Birth control, not pills, but other methods.
4 kids, all adults.
Yeah, but the last year is when we decided we wanted to have kids. We've been trying to have for a year or two, and it hasn't happened. But eventually, man, it's gonna happen, man.
It'll
happen. Have Suave Jr. running around.
That's what's up. Hey, you know what? After me and my wife lost our first one, it was about 3.5 years, I want to say. And it was after we came to this like idea that it was like, oh, we just can't have kids or something, And
that's
I think that's what it was, But you know what? It's not even that. It's because the more you try for something, the more you're not ready. It's when you stop trying, shit just pops up. But
yeah,
when
unfortunately,
it happens, bro, you are gonna literally the world changes.
Oh, yeah.
Everything, your perspective, everything just becomes different because their world is now you. Like you are their whole fucking world.
yeah, I sometimes.
Oh shit, that's awesome, dude. That's fucking so fucking cool. That's really awesome. Man. That's cool though. You got 4 kids, all grown. That's success story in my opinion, right there.
Oh yeah.
I just want to see my son grow up to be a man one day.
How old is your oldest and how young is your youngest? But yeah, that's one thing. My wife. After we lost our kids, she still sometimes thinks one of us may not be able to have kids, and she always wants me to go to the doctor. But it's like, I don't want to go and waste that money. I feel it hasn't been long enough.
I'll tell you right now,
what happens, it will happen.
About that though, going into a doctor, there's 1 or 2 things that'll happen, and this is why I always say not to. Is because 1, it's gonna put the blame if say you go and you find out there's nothing wrong with you, you're healthy as ever. They're saying, bro, you fuck one other female, you got 15 kids popping out. Then automatically that burden, that weight becomes hers alone. Now at the same time, she wants you to go because if they're like, hey, it's your fault, you gotta narrow urethra, like fucking like King of the Hill.
Damn, he's a kid my age.
That's what's up.
So could I be one of your sons? Like,
he's like, adopt me, daddy.
All right, me and my dad don't even talk. So like, I mean, I'm accepting all role.
Anybody who wants to step into Swuavey's position, we are now accepting applications, tryouts next Tuesday.
Yes.
Oh, that's fucking good shit. I see a comment in there from Roy Your Own Cones. He said, I worked very hard in life to get where I am. That is one thing that people don't understand. People right now, one of the biggest philosophies that's so fucking flawed is amongst the new generation. They talk about how, I'm going to be this entrepreneur. I'm going to do all this wonderful shit. And yet at the end of the day, they're talking about how they're looking forward to that weekend. Like the weekend? What do you mean the weekend? I'm a Saturday and Sunday. I'm going to rest. Maybe go see some friends. You know what? No. If you work hard, there's no such thing as a fucking weekend. You don't get a day off. There's no time off. You work all morning. You go home. You sit on your phone or your tablet, and you put in more work. Exactly. Yes. If you have a dream,
work and you want to get a weekend yet, motherfucker.
There's no such thing as a weekend is yet. You should never take a fucking weekend until you are over the age of fucking 30. Like once you hit 30, now you get a Saturday. That's it. Okay, maybe not even a Saturday. You might just get a Sunday.
Maybe a Sunday. That's what I was about to say.
Because the Saturdays are for fucking enjoyment, and you don't got enjoyment yet because you have not made it yet. And if you think you made it, you haven't made it yet. That's my philosophy. So like anytime I feel like I'm starting to feel like, okay, I'm getting there. Okay, well that just opened a whole nother door to like 15,000 steps more I got to take to get to that next fucking level. I feel like I'm in an infinite building that I just keep going upstairs. And it's just I stop at that level for a minute. I got to catch my wind or whatever. Oh, I got to keep going up that stair though. You feel me? There's always going to be more to exceed in life, and you have to be willing to work. And if you're not willing to work and you say you got to take time off, you got to take a break, well, you know what? You immediately stopped yourself. You stopped your success. You put the roadblock in front of you all by your own self. Nobody did it. You did it. If you say you need a break. Because the mind simply does not need more than 4 hours of sleep. That is proven. You don't. You need 4 hours of rest just so you don't have a stroke. The rest of that time, at least up until you're like 35, then take some time to rest a little bit more. But up until then,
sleep you need depends on the age.
That's why I said up until you get about 35, then start getting a little bit more sleep. Add an extra 4 hours. But by 35, if you busted your ass through all your fucking 20s, you killed yourself to do your dream, and you don't give up. No matter how many people, there will always be someone there to tell you, hey man, that's silly, that's foolish, that's stupid. And you know why? Because they didn't have that idea. They didn't think about that. Or they can't even comprehend that shit. So they're just like, that's just stupid. Who would ever want to do that? Well, you'd be surprised. There's a lot of dreams out there that have been made, and now we look at as every day. I mean, look at Walmart. Walmart is a massive global conglomerate douchebags now. But at one point, Sam Walton said, I'm going to open up a store, and I'm just going to tell everyone else that they can sell their merchandise in my store, and I'm just going to take a cut. People were probably like, yeah, right, dumbass. Who one's going to, they're going to take their money that they invested in their product and sell it in your store, just give you money for it? Sure, nobody's going to do that. Look at Walmart. Walmart literally is one of the largest fucking, existing corporations in the world. And it was off of someone's dream to basically just sit back and let everyone else do their shit, but in his store. That was it, You never know what your dream will turn out to be.
That's fucking weird, Roy Combs, because I'm 26 and I did not know what I wanted to do until I joined this show. And I think that's honestly
I'm gonna tell you something right now, and I tell people this all the time because people have asked me, they're like, how did you know that this is what you wanted to do? Or, man, I would love to just be on YouTube. Hey, you know what? No YouTuber that's ever became famous on YouTube wanted to be on YouTube. This is like the last of the last of the last of the last resorts of the last of the last resort. Okay, this is where we ended up, bro. Because every other thing we thought that was gonna work didn't. Like, no fucking lie. Like, I came here because I broke my back. I couldn't move. I was in a wheelchair. I was doing this. What the fuck should I do with my life? I don't know.
I ain't gonna speak on it, but you know where I'm at, bro. Yeah, so man, that is what it is.
It really is. It's one of the most outrageous mindsets in the world, is because so many people. I actually see people that aspire to be YouTubers, and I'm like, you don't got no dreams. You don't got no goals.
I did not know what YouTube was till 2 months. I honestly, God, I thought YouTube was I only used YouTube for music videos. I did not know people made videos.
I used to come on here and go. I watched music videos and fight videos, and then how-to. I started watching how-to videos.
Yes, exactly. I didn't do how-tos too. But when I found out people just made videos to make videos. Yeah. I was like, what the fuck?
And all these things like that. And
I was confused at first. I'm not going to lie. Because before I found out there's people like you and Roy Young Combs and all these other people, I thought it was just like Rice Gums, Logan Pauls, DDGs. And I said, what the fuck is YouTube? I was confused for a while. I was legit confused.
Like, YouTube has become like this whole, it's a whole nother platform that created itself that used to not be there. And you got people like HB Dadfells have been on YouTube for a long time. Or like Jackie, who's had his channel since like 2007 or some crazy shit like that. I was in high school and he had a YouTube channel making snow cone videos. I'm like, okay. School. I literally had, like, my YouTube channel was created April 5th of last year. That's it. That's the day I got on YouTube. First video looked like shit.
I created my
Next video upgraded because it looked like shit. You know?
I created my shit this October.
See, like that's how I'm looking at it, and that's why. Look, okay, I'm gonna say something. Somebody the other day wrote me a really fucked up message. I'm not gonna put them on blast, but they wrote me telling me, "Why are you trying to be Jackie420? You know he runs Vegas. He's the Vegas YouTuber. Stop trying to be him." All this shit. And I just laughed. I laughed because I've been doing this shit longer than Jackie's even been on YouTube as far as a WeTuber. I'm like, first of all, okay, I didn't even know who he was, and he had thousands of people here. I had no idea who he was. Okay, that's how I compare myself to him. I don't even think about that like that. But somebody, I guess, other people may out there may do that, and I'm like, just because we live in the same city does not mean we do the same thing at all, not even close. And they told me, they were like, oh, I looked at your Social Blade channel. Okay, I was like, first of all, what the fuck is that? I didn't know that there's a website that tracks everything we do, our growth, every little fucking detail about us. So I'm like,
Social Blade.
Yeah, there's a website you can go to, type in your channel, your IG, whatever. It'll tell you how many followers you have, your ratings, what your future predictions are, who you are, all this shit. I'm serious. Like they watch every video you watch. It's crazy.
Oh my God, you ain't lying.
I'm so serious, bro. Like I was like, what? Okay. And so I was like, and they're telling me how they're comparing our notes and all this shit, whatever. And they're like, oh, your future projections are 15,000 fucking view or subscribers if you don't do nothing right now for the next 5 years. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, what's Jackie's? Well, Jackie's is 17,000. He only gets 2,000 more than me, yet he's got 4,000, almost 5,000 subscribers right now. I got 800. I was like, damn, what am I doing that's so damn good that they think I'm going to have that many? And just by not doing nothing, if I just left my channel on, never added nothing, never did another live, that's what it would be in 5 years, they think? I'm like, man, even this network, this website believes in me. Shit. So somebody tries to hit me with hate. I took it as fucking fuel, man. I'm like, yeah. So now I go on this website. So now I watch my projections. I just watch these numbers just keep going up. Now I got something to track. I'm like, hey, what's good? All about perspective. Somebody could hit you with hate, man, and you can find something in there that just makes you fucking fly off of that shit. Which is funny to me. I think that shit is hilarious.
Welcome, 420.
So 420. I was just looking at that name. I was like, wait, what?
Yo, I'll be right back.
Seeing doubles. Shit, I see Roy your own Cones asked, what do you do for work? If you're asking me, you're looking at it. This is what I do for work. This is my life. And it wasn't always, obviously, but I was able to make this work, and it's pretty entertaining. And it works. It does exactly what I needed to do. I'm basically retired in my 20s thanks to this, but it's not enough to do my dream. My dream is to own my glass shop, not to be on YouTube. YouTube is just an outlet for me, a panel, a place to, talk, enjoy conversations, meet awesome fucking people, network, things like that. My dream is to own my shop. That's my dream. And unfortunately, YouTube does not pay enough for that. Not at the moment. And by the time it did, I don't want to get lost I don't want to lose my dream. I don't want to be somebody like, even if I was a multi-millionaire, my first job would be to open up my glass shop. That's it. I don't care. It's the first thing I do. I would live in my shop. Hey man, that's my dream. It really is, to open my shop. And it's crazy because in Vegas right now, the only glass shops we have, there's a couple, and most of them are extremely outrageously priced. They're all about the American glass blown only, and they charge outrageous. They don't have any of these special deals and things. And as a stoner myself, and I've been here my whole life since I turned 18 going to these shops. 90% of the smoke shops that are ran, and it's nothing about racism or anything, but that are ran by people from other, especially Middle Eastern countries. We have the majority here. They don't know anything about the glass they're selling. I mean, you go in there. I went in just today. I went in looking for a thermal, and I'm like, "Yay, do you have any thermal bangers?" And he's like,
That's
why
you don't buy
bangers right here."
Illinois.
And I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "I'm like, no, I need a thermal." And he's like, "I don't know what you mean." And I'm like, "Fucking it." I'm like, "The really thick ones." I'm like, they only have a little thing in the middle.
I'm just coming back, Kazar, and I already know what you're talking about because 60% of this fucking glass sold in Illinois, I feel like, is by the same exact type of people you're talking about.
Man, and it's nothing against them. They're just selling it because it makes money. And
exactly, and they know that. They're just trying to
nobody else is willing to sell it here. So as long as no one else is willing to sell it, they're going to do that job and take that money.
To provide for their family, but they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're selling, they're talking about.
Perfect example. When I went to get a male banger, that's what I was looking for this, a male thermal. I had this with me. I said, I need a male piece. He didn't know what I meant by that either. I had to explain that to him. And to me, I was like, that was so frustrating to me that I had to explain this. And this guy has owned this shop for like 20 years. Yeah. I shit you not. I've been going there since I turned 18. And he's a really awesome guy. Like I fuck around with him because I can never pronounce his name. I used to call him Ahmed, like the puppet from fucking what is that fucking the comedian that does the stand-up?
Jeff Dunham.
Jeff Dunham, yeah. So we always called him Ahmed, and he watches it all the time, Jeff Dunham and shit. So he was cool with it. We used to always make that joke. And he's awesome as fuck. Like I said, I've known him since I was 18, so I've known him for over 10 years. And he's a super awesome guy. But he doesn't know anything about the glass or anything he sells. He started selling Smoke Buddy, right? And I work with Smoke Buddy. They're one of my fucking sponsors. And he had no idea what they actually do. I was like, "Are you serious?" He's like, "No, someone asked me if I had any of them, so I saw them and I ordered them." I'm like, "Bro, you don't even know what they are, man. That's not." I was like, "That's not cool." For me, all it says to me is, bro, if I opened a glass shop next door to him, I'd put him out of business. Just because I'm informative, I know what I'm talking about. And if I don't, I research it. I learn. That's my favorite thing to do is learn. I love learning.
I have two horrible, I won't even call them glass shops. They're flea markets. They're flea markets that also sell glass pieces. Yeah. And they are horrible. And I've hated them. I've always hated them. I don't go there anymore. I did when I was younger because I didn't know any better. But I just refuse to go there now. And I would love to support local businesses, oh my God. I cannot go there.
Yeah, that's crazy. You remember when they first came out? They were probably one of the best products in my opinion because at the time I was still a undercover stoner.
I remember when they first came out and I needed one, but I couldn't afford one.
I went through a few of them. We used to try to put them in the freezer to make them last longer.
It was like buy a Smoke Buddy or buy a sack.
Yeah, that was the truth. That was the truth. Buy a sack or buy a Smoke Buddy, man. Roll your own cones. You probably, I don't know if you do now. Do you remember the My Neighbor? It was a little necklace-like device. It looked like almost like a lipstick or something like that. And you would open up, and it was like the same thing. You'd blow through the fucking thing or whatever it's called, the My Neighbor. There's another one of those type of things. I used to have one of those. We got off of fucking of an eBay back in the day when we bought a modded controller and that thing. I remember that shit. Being in high school and asking my mom just to put her credit card in and hope she doesn't look at the card when we're buying. I'll never forget that
1
shit.
minute till 4:20 somewhere.
Shit, here we go. I'm going in on a nice hot one right now. Woo! Cheers.
I had to join it just because I didn't know, but now I'm about to do it at that with you, bro.
Yep. Look like a chapstick. A little bit bigger than something like this. It's like about that. There's a little kind of like curved on the edges. But I remember those, and those things were like super cool. Because I remember working security at the time, me and my buddy. We would sit in the fucking truck, we'd rip the bowl, hold the bowl out the window so any excess smoke wouldn't come in the truck, and we'd just blow out the fucking my neighbor. That thing was cool though. It worked for a minute too. And then I forgot what happened to it. I think I lost it. I think it fell off the little lanyard or whatever.
I was wondering what happened to fucking Bert.
We got 20 minutes left anyway, so
Right.
I appreciate each and every one of you guys being here with us, man. Had a fucking wonderful night, guys. I do appreciate you guys also holding it down when I had to make the run to go pick up the wife. You too loves those. That's awesome, man. No, but like I said, Roy on Cones, I really do. I appreciate those words, man, and I appreciate your support with what we're doing here. I really do love that, man, and it helps me, gives me that drive to see someone like you who, in my opinion, has, you know, is living my dream. So for me, it gives me that vision to see that this shit is real. It's not just a fantasy. Because of course I've been told that. I've been told that multiple times, even recently, by people I never thought I would have told me that my aspirations to grow are nothing, that we are nothing right now. We're nobody. Which I don't believe that. I believe everybody is somebody until you choose to not be. I don't believe everybody's a nobody till you choose to be. I believe everybody is somebody till you choose to no longer be somebody. That's what's up, man. Cheers, guys.
I agree with you, Kazar, man. I'm there with you.
Like I said, I believe in us because you guys believe in us. If I didn't see people in here, I know bigger WeTubers, people that have had followings that pop alive and get 2 or 3 people in there.
My wife and I were just talking about it today, and because she subscribed to a few people that I've subscribed to, just because, like, you know, through chats and this and that, you know, and she was asking me how people will have 1K, 2K, 4K and have the same or lower views than what people have at 400, 500, 600, 800
because
subs.
It's not about the views. That's why, like, people have asked me that so many times. They're like, "Hey, man, how did you start working with that company? I got this many thousand people, and they told me no. How the fuck did you do that? Who do you know?" And they get mad, like they get angry. I had somebody get mad at me because Phoenician Grinder believed in my channel when I first started it. And they had thousands of fucking subscribers. So they reached out, and Phoenician Grinder told them, no. Just straight up, no, we are not interested in working with you. And it's because of the guy's content. His content was extremely offensive. I mean, dude, these are professionals. These are businesses. I mean, you got to have some form of professional, you know, you got to be a professional when you're dealing with a business. Now, it is okay to be yourself. I don't tell anyone, don't censor yourself 100%. But hold yourself to a certain standard when you are representing a company. Because if you're representing a business, you got to give that same mutual respect you want them to give to you. Otherwise, you'll never get that respect. I mean, perfect example. Right now, I'm dealing with this stupid mouse. I love this mouse, but the battery does not take a charge. It's a $150 mouse I got for Christmas as a gift. And I've been dealing with the company since the day after Christmas. They are just like running around because they don't have another one to replace it with. They want to replace it with a different one. All these issues. And I'm trying to be professional. I could have easily wrote him an email, you know, yelling, cussing, calling him names, telling him all this, you know, that. But I feel like, why do that? What does that achieve? Absolutely nothing. I hold myself to a higher standard because I'm going to hold them to a higher standard.
100%, you're correct.
You know,
100%.
There's no reason to make them want to drop their professionalism, right? So if I try to hold myself to that higher standard, well, then I'm gonna force them to treat me to a higher standard. You know, that's why I try to tell everybody. Everybody is the professional. They are the boss if they want to be. You can be, even if you work underneath 100 other people. You can carry yourself with the same respect that guy at the top does. And if you do, you will eventually be the guy at the top or gal at the top. You know, it's not even about where you come from. It's not about what you have. It's about who you are when the moment comes. If you're not willing to play the part when you need to play that part, well, then there's not much else you could do. Yeah. Yeah. Shit, man. It's only 9:45 here. It's early as fuck. But you know what? I'm not going to lie. I love Vegas. But I do miss some of the things and experiences I did have when I was in Arkansas. You know, being able to go hunting on my uncle's ranch whenever the hell I wanted to was really awesome. Hey, what's up, Ready Hit?
Welcome, Ready Hit.
But there's other experiences that you get in cities in like Vegas that you can never have or even experience anywhere else in the world. There's just certain things everywhere. That's why I think it's awesome. Like Roy Your Own Cones, you got the ability to travel. You know, that's one thing my wife always talks about, and that's part of her dream is to travel. And I will be able to give her that. Unfortunately, breaking my back put it a little bit on the back burner until I was able to do what I'm able to do now. But I will always be able to recover and find a way. That's my belief. There's nothing that can just hold you down. You choose to be held down. That's my philosophy. Because I mean, we all deal with stress. Everybody has stresses and problems. Everyone that's ever succeeded in life has had issues. Now, when I say succeeded, I'm not talking about somebody who right out of birth was handed every single thing, including, $5 million to start their life. Now, you could easily, though, take that $5 million, waste it all, have nothing, and become somebody because you had nothing that had to come from that. There's people out there like that. Not very many of them, but there are some. What I'm saying is that there are people who have, succeed, who came from nothing, knows what a struggle is, and they understand what hard work is. And when you understand what hard work is, your whole demeanor of every situation changes because you start to look at it for what it is. You see the person, you see, okay, well, did they work hard for this product? Did they work hard to do this? Did they take time, out of their day to build it, or do they half-ass it, throw a couple things in a box and say, here you fucking go? That's the world we live in, unfortunately. You got to kind of determine through those people. And that's how I do my shit, like with the companies I work with. I only like to deal with companies that I would deal with myself as a person, as a customer, not just to promote someone. I've had multiple companies reach out, say, hey, would you like this? I've had people offer me money to promote a product. If I don't like your product, I'm not going to do it. Absolutely not. And if you pay me, then I feel like I'm biased to it. So like if I'm doing a review for you and you give me money or you offer me money, immediately your review has been completely shut down because that's not a review. You're paying me. It's called marketing then. I'm just promoting it. There's a big difference. That's why I said I reach out to companies that I want to represent and companies that I would sell in my store when I open my store. Those are the companies I deal with. Every single thing you ever see me talk about is something that will be in my shop. I guarantee you. Those are the ones I like. And with that being said, if there is anything out there that you guys see that or would like me to represent for you, as in like review, and you guys want me to give you an honest opinion, I will give you an honest opinion. Let me know. I'll look into it. I'll try to see if I can't get it. If it's reasonably priced and I got some extra funds, I'll buy it. Shit. I mean, I bought the fucking Hemper shit when I did Hempers. They gave me a 50% off code and a promo and all that to do their reviews. I bought it. I hated it. And immediately I canceled it. So
I'm looking for suggestions just because, like I said, I'm looking to expand my knowledge. I'm new to a lot of this, so if you just have any suggestions for anything, period, I'm game. Just, let me know in any message, Instagram, email if you have an email, or Twitter if you follow me on Twitter.
See, I got to get the Twitter up and all that good stuff.
I've been making tweets and @ing you just so maybe people would follow you just because,
I have the Sunrise and all that stuff up right now. It's all set to private because there's nothing on them, so I don't want no one to go to them yet.
Okay, so I've been trying to find them.
Yeah, I have it all blocked. Everything right now is hidden because there's nothing on them. So that way, when everything is ready, I want to have content. Now that we got the end of the season done, I'm gonna fucking do some edit with some video. It's going to be awesome, guys.
Makes sense,
Trust me.
bro.
We're going to get this stuff going. And of course, we got season 2 starting Monday. We are going to be pushing it to 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, guys. So do not forget, we're going to be an hour later into the day, just to give a little bit more rest, I guess, for some of us that need it. So no big deal there. As far as any other changes, we will definitely be a lot more structured with conversation. One conversation that I wanted to touch on, and I completely almost forgot it. I'm actually going to mention this right now. So you guys have heard me talk about the robotic strippers, right? These artificial intelligence strippers. Well, they were at CES, and they were live, man, and they were getting crunk up on the stage, I guess. They said that they moved like a human, which I thought was absolutely hilarious, and which made me laugh. Now, apparently, there is a big controversial. Now, this is just what's going on in America, and I just kind of want to slap a lot of people. Everyone has to find something to be offended about. Like, Jesus, man, literally, you can do anything, and somebody will be offended by it. It's not even a joke anymore. I used to make the joke, and it's real now, like 100%. Well, there's a bunch of women who are extremely offended because they said that not only were there half-naked women promoting products at the electronic convention, there was also fucking all right, good night. Absolutely. You have a great night, right on Cones, man. We'll catch you Monday morning.
Good night, Roddy.
Have a great weekend. But so apparently these ladies are completely upset because they said that CES was completely one giant sex sex advertisement, I guess is what they were saying, and it was completely shameful and disrespectful to women and all these things. And now they're saying that they want to sue Las Vegas and all this, and I'm like, this is just ridiculous. Because there was robotic strippers and women half naked advertising products. I'm like, okay. I was like, I'm done. Like, there's not much more I can do. This is why I don't read the news, guys, is because my opinion, I would just have a lot of very, very coarse things to say to these people.
Sometimes you gotta speak your motherfucking mind out here.
Oh,
man.
my goodness. Oh, my. I mean, do you hear this? They found offense because there was robot strippers. One, that was offensive. What I said is, this is my
It's not
thing.
even a motherfucking person. How you offended?
Like, immediately one, right? I was like, well, it can't be sexist because it's not a person. Just saying. Two, if you look at a female robot, I guess, and you find some kind of thrill in that, I don't really care. Yeah, that's not sexist. You're just a weirdo, and I'd rather you not be looking at the females anyways. Like, just saying, you're kind of creepy, you computer-loving weirdo. No. Hey, one thing I will tell you that they said that it is simply, yeah, I know, right? Man, did you see the gigahertz on this bitch? All I gotta say is, can she run PUBG? Can I plug a monitor into her and run PUBG? Because that's at the end of the day is all I give a shit about.
Sheesh, I need a little H2O. Well, guys, want to thank you guys for coming out. We are in our final 7 minutes. We're about to be in the final 5. I'm going to try to do a few motherfucking dabs in the last 7 minutes we have. If I can just finish this joint. Kazar's in dad mode, so that means I go in dad mode, guys. We appreciate each and every one of you guys coming out. And if you don't already know, go check out motherfucking rollyourowncones.com. That's RYO.com.
All right, guys, I'll drop that link in there to the website. Bam, there it is. There you go. But yeah, guys, sorry I had to tell my son to stop screaming at the top of his lungs like a crazy person. It's nighttime. He's getting ready. He doesn't want to go to bed. That's why. It's funny. No, but I want to tell each and every one of you guys, I appreciate you guys being here. It's been a wonderful last 5 weeks. We've been doing the morning show. We started the live show at night now. It's been wonderful. We've had great feedback, great turnout, and I just want to tell each and every one of you guys thank you from the bottom of my heart. And we'll be back season 2, Sunrise Sessions, Monday morning, guys. And as always, to all my gifted out there, y'all gotta stay lifted. Kaz out. Peace.
man, I already did a little short, little,
Yeah, I'm gonna rip on this bowl for a second.
goodbye while Kaz was in dad mode. I said I was gonna go dad mode. I miss my motherfucking usual dad. We're gonna go to our backup here, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you guys coming out, man. It's all love here, all positive vibes. Man, we made it. We got this motherfucking week. It's Friday. It's Saturday, depending where you're at. It's the weekend. Be safe, enjoy, relax, recuperate, and make sure you're there for season 2. Starts bright and early Monday, except we get 1 extra hour of sleep. So don't forget, it will be 8.
Snuggle with your blanket.
7 a.m. Pacific Standard.
Get that extra hour of sleep so that way you make sure you're there. But party the fuck up because it's the fucking weekend. Exactly. I love it. I'm gonna go play some PUBG in a little bit. Get fucked up. Go shoot some fuckers.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget, man. Y'all go. Oh, shit. See, that's why I hate these ones, man. These Daddy Date Nub torches. So y'all go show love to Daddy Date Nub. Speaking of, I need to throw his link in the description. I keep forgetting. And also show love to JonnyBlaze. He has a few technical difficulties. I think we're under attack here, man. Motherfuckers hating. I don't know what it is.
Well, all I know is hopefully everything is back up and running by Monday. If not, we will definitely be getting something else going on. We'll be figuring something out for sure. But we will be live definitely Monday morning. I will let you guys know on IG, so watch out for that for whose channel it will be on. But it will either be mine, Johnny's, or Weedian's, of course. So don't fucking miss out, guys. All right. You lead the way, brother. Cheers.
We're going to go ahead, cut it short, just these 4 extra minutes. Hope you guys understand and patient with us. If Kazar, you have any last words? If not,
nope, guys. I'm gonna let you out of here.
We love you guys. Be safe. Have a great weekend. Stay smooth and smoke a doob, guys.